Okay, welcome to our 151st session of the D&D Monday group, Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 7. And they're up to the 8th day of the first month of the year 1012. The characters...
It's a couple of days, so wouldn't we be like the 9th or 10th? I'm happy to be the 8th.
It's still... Well, we sort of had what you're going to do.
Oh, yes.
And my notes left us on the fact that it was the day after the tower went bye-bye.
That works. Happy with that.
Because always good to recap what you're going to do, and if you need to change your mind after thinking, you haven't wasted 3 days.
I do have notes about things we were going to do.
Yes. So, today I'll do the online people first. We have Jeremy.
Good evening all. I'm playing Dark Nimmer, the Atruaghin child clan, who started out as a watchman, a policeman, sent out to look out for some of the youngsters in the tribe as they explored the first time. Unfortunately, that did not necessarily go quite so well. We ended up getting, aside from the youngsters, we were trapped in a time loop in a Atruaghin's own castle, forgotten hills.
Yes, having the youngsters all get disintegrated does, put a spell on things.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go, detox.
Little small issues, right?
Apparently, Atruaghin saw quite things in Nimmer, or as he was known at the time. And has chosen him to be clan chief of chiefs and shaman of the clans, and now he's trying to work out how to bring the clans together so they can take over the world. No, sorry, I forget that last bit.
Don't worry, I'm sure it will happen either way. And I'm sure whoever gets the most kills will call themselves Chief of Chiefs next.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they normally do it, isn't it?
Either that, or we'll find that next time Dracula shows up, he's getting a challenge by someone of the other clans.
Yeah.
Hey,
I did not know Dracula was married.
Of course he's married. When he became a scientific chief, he had to take a bride.
Yes. We've just never met her. She lives in another town. You wouldn't know.
He has met her, but definitely political marriage, because she's from Tiger tribe.
Yep.
So,
Very much political marriage.
And so he's showing he now favours the Tiger tribe over all others.
You want to bring them up to everybody else, because nobody likes the Tiger tribe.
I was going to say, aren't they the ones who are revolting?
Yes, of course they're revolting. They're very revolting.
Plus they ride saber-tooths.
Hell yeah.
Woman on a saber tooth? Totally get it.
And so when you have the standard Darkin troops standing on a wall looking down, it's no wonder one of them lost a leg. Speaking of that, we're up to Grant.
Well, the Discovery doesn't like technology at all, but we have one dire walk here ready to leap into action as soon as it wakes up.
Well, we see part of her head.
There we go. Say hello, Fred.
No, we've got the top of his forehead.
Hey, Fred!
Still
There we go.
Really leery about this.
Gorgeous!
He's like, what's happening?
I was wondering, what the fuck is this? Yeah, we got a bit of his face.
He's cute.
One of the two direwolves.
Yes.
That will make more of an appearance at some point.
Yep.
Have you seen my dog?
Never mind. It's go back to sleep. The other one's under the table for me to do that. Yeah. So just old soldiers, I said, as I say.
Okay, at the table today we have Rhiannon, who's currently eating because I picked the wrong time.
Hi. I play Seika, who is regretting, reminiscing, realizing just how hot some of her stolen items are. As Martin has revealed, her level 1 stolen item is from Vargul from Arendi.
Oops.
Which is very scary.
Which is more than a little scary.
Yes.
And she's worrying a bit about where she got her boots of speed from now. But, you know...
catch up.
Yep. Look, I've managed to keep it and not lose it or get accused of stealing for decades, so we're good, right?
Would you like it?
It's where the Mask of Anonymity come in.
Oh, I'd
Yes.
love one, but I'm not going to have one.
That one's very useful.
Okay.
There's definitely lots of sugary goodness in all that.
Yes, lots of sugar goodness. And happy birthday to to Drazzle.
Happy birthday, Drazzle.
Yes. That's Hazel helping me, June.
Well, to be fair, his birthday's the first of the year, but yeah.
Belated birthday to
Belated
Drazzle?
birthday, because we're only on the 8th day.
Yes.
Which then brings us to Paul.
Who is Claw, the noble prince, not to the same people, artillery piece, diplomat, pretty boy, and newly blonde.
Joiner of many worlds, breaker of a few others.
Modifier of people's realities, yes. Particularly if I tell people who I actually am.
Sort of wonder if Drazzle's going to recruit you to mess with time later just because, hey, it'd be funny.
I can see him doing exactly that.
If Lonnie didn't know Will so much, she would ask if he recently went through a breakup because of the drastic hair change. It's usually an indicator of a breakup. At least for females.
Dye your hair, cut it off. You me.
Yes.
You watched me do the meditation
Yeah,
and
so
the
like,
hair change
that's what I meant.
during a long rest.
Lonnie knows well enough that it's
Yes.
fine, but if
Yes.
she didn't,
Yes, but the thing is, it's also funny that you ask,
exactly,
because you know exactly what the truth actually is.
exactly. That's why it's fine.
So that's you trolling him.
100%, and that's what Lonnie does throughout time.
Yep.
It is in previous sessions.
Either that or Reese's has put out a wanted poster.
Yeah. Because
Look like this. Time for a haircut.
it has been a thing that Lonnie has said that she leaves Hyluel in random, semi-unreadable languages because she knows that the well will find it at some
All
point.
over everywhere.
All over everything.
Hey, I still have forged documents ready for Llewell to take whenever he wants
Yes.
to help him out.
Yep. Excellent.
To find a new life.
I have multiple identities that can work for
May
you.
be useful.
Which then brings us to Lani.
Hello, I'm playing
It's also why I write 4 different journals.
the Makai human fighter, known as Lonnie, holder of all the titles, learning to be a Time Lord apparently, and got put into time out last time, but it's good. It was for a good reason.
You can't fulfill her latest prophecy for a year, but has to fulfill it within 3.
Yes. So we're good. We're chill, and that's why she has her best buddy Drazzle looking out for her, at least for now. But she knows that her time with relying on Drazzle to be able to freely interact with is limited.
The training wheels are going to come off.
Yep. So she's gonna have to really get this whole time nonsense figured out pretty soon. And or her player is gonna have to remember rules.
That's... yeah,
Usually helpful.
It also doesn't help that I have only given a smattering of them out. Because, hey, the time cleric doesn't really want to tell everyone how to break time and get away with it.
Exactly. Lonnie
yeah.
Lonnie isn't super, I guess, what's the word? Initiatizing or like trying to learn as much time and time magic as possible. She knows she will learn it with time. For right now, she's trying to be as proactive as possible so that she isn't accidentally breaking things further than what she already is.
Yes.
She doesn't want the time
being
spiders.
careful is incredibly useful.
Yeah, so
Yes.
the time lessons and learning that she has been underdoing is for prevention of accidents, because she knows her eventuality is to be a very powerful time person.
Yeah.
Either that or a different version of you steps in and takes over.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I want to avoid that.
And again.
You mean there's one that escaped her?
Well, if she doesn't succeed, there's always a chance one of the other ones she didn't capture takes over.
Yes. So there's always going to be Lani. It just may not be the same one. So yeah.
Elani, who's never met the party.
Yep. That would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, my hopes are this new lady can cook.
No, she'll be extra good at using cooking as a weapon.
Was there a really good chance that she would have been raised by halflings?
Mm-hmm. Very likely.
Hey,
So very good at cooking. May not
So
be cooking
fighter
things
assassin
well.
multi-class.
Yeah.
Hey, Saker is quite capable of doing a good meal in while we're camping.
Oh yeah.
Lonnie is capable of cooking, you guys.
Yeah. Well, so am I. We're all capable. You're just the one who rolled a 1.
Exactly. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And that
I
brings
mean,
us...
burning food is cooking.
Have you read Terry Pratchett? I'm getting Commander vibes from Father Pat at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. I think.
Burnt crispy bits.
Yes.
Which then brings us to Ariadna.
Kind of. Ariadna's still wrestling pinata cake.
Well,
Shall we
after
recap
taking
first?
more slices, I'm
Caltrix
sure it will fall.
Caltrix is busy eating cake. You get her answering machine, which is, "Hi, you've reached Caltrix.
That's just.
We're busy eating pinata cake. We'll get back to you after we've sugared ourselves up."
Yes. Please speak your message at the beep. There is then no beep. And then it cuts out.
Okay, so
'Cause why make it easy?
do
Quick
you want
recap?
to do the quick recap, or do you want me to do the bullet point quick recap?
I feel like I need to do the quick recap because I
think-
feel like there are details that we need to remind ourselves of.
Yeah.
So we started after the Shadow Lord first descended. Calcrix greeted him. They had a nice conversation. He was pushing for Calcrix to swear an oath of fealty. She's sort of going, "I don't swear to anyone. I don't swear to anyone random. You need to convince me." So we were introduced to Landrin, who was the Shadow Lord. We also were introduced to Gevrin, his aide. Kurdu, the High Priest, and Pyrocloria, the invisible owlbear, who we discovered was not an owlbear.
Shape-changing elbow.
Yep. After an offer of coffee and some conversation, and some hinting that Atzantiotl might be stirring the pot, Calcrix offered Eep's cookies, and we found out that the High Priest had not eaten his cookie. And when we told Landrin, he shoved the cookie in the High Priest's face, in the High Priest's mouth, and the High Priest was eaten by Eep from a distance. We found out that Landrin was one of the original old dragons, but he never really fit in with the other dragons because they were stupid, and he stumbled across the Blackmorians as a hatchling, and basically grew up to become their best scientist. So his knowledge and understanding of Blackmorian tech is higher than anybody else, and he's now had longer to study it, which he did in the afterlife, but also he was summoned back by a wizard, which is who he took his body over, because, watch what you summon. And
Yes.
then the wizard's body was dying, so he took over the body of the Shadow Lord he replaced. We talked about what was happening, and the fact that we didn't think that it was Wendar, because he said that the Wendarians sneak attacked him. That's why he was fighting back. And we went, hey, that's at Dantiodal's, standard go-to. He said he's happy for Calcrix to negotiate on his behalf. We mentioned the blue elf stone. He happily gave it to us if we could lift it, and Calcrix did, except at that point, the tower started falling apart and shuddering. In the final moments, he disappeared with a wish spell. We couldn't really communicate with anybody else and didn't have power, so we don't know, but we're fairly sure everybody else was okay because the tower turned out to be a rocket, which made the Recaster rockets look like a child's toy.
And also clunky tech.
Yeah. So, basically, even though Drachnoma spent a while trying to figure out how to fly the metal ship, and it didn't happen, we ended up with Calcrix being able to negotiate with Wendar on the behalf of the Lord of Shadows, the Shadow Lord. Luell with the authority to negotiate for Wendar on behalf of the King and Queen of Wendar, and the realization that we could have a 5-minute conversation, set up a treaty, and we're done for our goal. And hopefully the war between Denegath and Wendar will cease.
Sorry, interrupt that. We then get the fun of going to each side and going, this is what you just agreed to.
Yep. Luckily, Calcrix, I don't know if she is about to or did get a note from Landrin saying she can negotiate on his behalf, so the Denegathians will listen to us. In amongst all of that, Lani got picked up because she had previously made a prophecy that she would hold the Shadow Lord down while Calcrix hit him with the sword. The Shadow Lord disappeared before they could do anything about that. So, Drazzle picked up Lani, put her in timeout, and said...
Not exactly. Lani went, I'm going to go back and change the prophecy.
No,
Yes.
I said I was going to go
You got to
back
change
and
the wording.
Change the timeline to
The statement at the time was you were going to change the wording of the prophecy.
Oh, no.
Which was where it's like, no.
Misunderstanding. Can't do that, though.
Anyway, so Lani, depending on if we're starting on the 8th, I think Lani might still be with Drazzle.
No,
because we're still traveling back.
By the time you guys reach town, I will be there.
But we're starting before we reach town. Time is wibbly wobbly. Anyway, Drazzle told her that she will not be able to meet Landrin for at least another year, but she can't wait more than 3 years to fulfill the prophecy. Otherwise, a paradox will be created and the Time Spiders, or no, worse than the Time Spiders will come after her.
Correct.
I think that pretty much covers it. Oh, Calcrix now has a green scale where she absorbed Cloud Kill. The 3-mile Cloud Kill that was around the tower.
Because she's just that amazing.
As far as I know, though, that's Calcrix and Eve-only knowledge, just so that people
Yeah.
know.
Right, yep.
Just got another update or question. Dracula was never trying to fly the tower because when he was trying to make the controls, he had no idea the tower was capable. Anyway, he was simply trying to actually stop the fire from collapsing and open the door so people could get out.
So he may have actually set off the launch.
Uh-huh.
Good.
But we'll never know.
Okay.
But Seika has fun saying it as if he was trying to fly the tower. Because Seika is just as much of a troll as Lani, just keeps it a little more down low.
Yes. So it just... That's the description because it's more amusing that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Making sure I don't break any...
I do have a to-do list of things we wanted to do this to start this session.
Did you want to start going through those and see if that's what people want to do?
Well, the 3 things we wanted to do was Calcrix wanted to talk to Lowell about how to remove or destroy the Atzantiodal holy symbol that we realised he still has.
Yes.
We wanted to send to the Meadil elves that we've got a treaty between Wendar and Denegath, so they should head to Yalarim so we can get the Yalari. to join our side, preferably before the 15th, because we know that date is looming and a big thing. And Seika wanted to pull a tarot card to find out if her morning divination has changed from the scary something big is coming your way.
Yes.
So if we want to start with the divination, because I think the others, Ariadna would like to be more active in. She's still freaked out by this.
Interesting.
You should be freaked out by that response. There.
Yes, she's still freaked out that her god is actually giving her divination powers, because it was all pure trickery.
Okay, so your divination is a person who keeps repeating the same mistake and misdeeds.
Something that Drazzle is so used to seeing. Oh dear.
Door upside down.
Yeah.
And I looked at the first one on the reverse meaning and I went, don't need to go any further.
I was going to say, it's the wrong night for that.
Not really. Depends on what the mistake is and what the misdeeds are. Is it on your side? Is it on someone else's side?
Friday night popped into mind.
Also then.
Friday
we're
have started
working
to
better.
learn.
We're working better on Friday.
Okay.
So you're not actually permanently suicidal.
No, we've managed to get through so far down the Temple of Elemental Evil without killing anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with Seika's
Didn't need
new...
Just letting loose the demon lady or fungus.
Yeah, I still maintain we didn't necessarily do that. That was the spellcasters.
As an added for the group, you probably would have found out through one of the others that they had to have Drazzle in person rewind time or wind up all dead.
If Lani is still with Drazzle, Drazzle's hand probably changed to black.
Oh.
See? Or would have been black when he arrived, because we are behind.
I'm before... We're behind Friday.
We're behind Friday?
Are we?
We've got 7 days, so on Friday we're on the 8th, because we've got 7 days.
We just started.
You're on the same day now.
Okay.
So Giles' hand will suddenly turn black. Because we walked into the throne room of the Lady of Rot and all went insane.
Right.
Morrigan bleeding from the eyes should have been a signal that we should turn around.
And they went, we can do it!
Right.
So then I got them to roll on the insanity table.
You didn't tell me it was a female voice. I thought it was the silly Supreme High Priest.
Usually blood is bad. You should not be bleeding.
Morrigan, Dogfae, with the monstrosities and the abyssal and all of that. Bleeding from the eyes is not unknown.
The rest of the group didn't seem to see anything wrong with it either.
Nope. Again, Morrigan's experience is very different. She wouldn't have really minded.
Yes. But the other character should have gone, hey, maybe.
So we're still making mistakes, just
Yes.
not ones where we kill other people.
That doesn't sound promising.
So they have managed to talk to 3 out of 4 of the elemental temples.
Ooh. And we decided Yodri had gone to the water one.
Depending on if he shows up or not.
Mm-hmm. Please,
Okay.
Ross, show up. We need that information. Anyway, Monday night.
Okay, so you left the tower and able to fly over the top of the forest, which is a lot faster than walking down the pass or riding down the pass.
Yes.
And managed to reach the town of Garen by morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't take you as long as you were expecting. You're expecting 3 days because it took you 3 days to actually go by foot.
Well, yes, but we're flying, so... Yeah.
And arriving at the Temple of Idris, because that was where you said you wished to go first, you find Lani sitting, waiting for you, with Drazzle sitting beside her.
Oh, Drazzle's here. Awesome. We're chatting, waiting for these guys.
And this is where Calcrick sees the black hand and goes,
Well, first thing Calcrix does is the usual, which is run at Drazzle at 100 miles per hour and then encompass him in a big hug.
Leap into his lap while being bigger
I'm
than
sure
you.
he braces himself for the impact before you even see him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's well familiar with this ritual.
Oh, completely.
He is. You do hear him laugh, which is one of the few times you hear him laugh.
Ooh. I will treasure the memory.
Because he doesn't normally laugh, because he doesn't want to distract people from what they're doing.
Yeah, he doesn't emote.
Plus, he's
very
often
often.
taking notes.
Yes.
Thank you. Did you wish to introduce your character now that you're here?
We have a Calcrix.
Yes.
Calcrix, a white dragon with the jazz wings. One day I'll learn how to do both wings at the same time. And only 4 elements. It
So
seems
far.
like a little bit too many. But I think 2 is too many. Calcrix appears in white dragon shape, but is a combination of silver, white, black. Well, look at the representation in front of you. The coffee cup represents her coffee empire, which is run by her faithful coffee gnomes, who have all come out of the Brewmeister Academy of coffee gnomes, generations of coffee training and growing there. Accompanying her is her companion Eep, a dark fey creature who appears as a plant but is grey and black and speaks in colours.
I think I have a miniature of him around here somewhere.
Yes, I think Eep has got moved around on
Gone
board
somewhere
game day.
safe.
Yes.
It happens.
on to Phoenix.
We'll have to draw her out at some point.
He is digesting. She's digesting her latest meal.
The High Priest.
High Priest.
And now I'm sure that Eep can now cast spells.
Yeah, no, we're pretty sure Eep can cast
That's
spells.
not reassuring in any way, shape, or form.
Well, Eep gets powers from whatever Eep eats.
The spells of a priest of Atsantiotl? Fun.
Priest of a former priest of Idris,
That
but
would be a way to
then
get rid of
a
this thing.
follower of
Give Deep and say,
Xandiol,
could you
is that
put it
right?
in with that?
I don't know whether or not
Actually,
you want
just
Eep casting
Eep
those
eating
kind of
it would be-
spells. But yes, as soon as she sees
It'll fade away.
Drazzle, she will
Jump at him.
Well,
give him the romance scene, except it's completely platonic because they're siblings. As she rushes across
Long
to close the
lost
distance.
sibling scenes, and
Yep.
or every time Anna and Elsa see each other in Frozen.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Does she turn into a Dragonborn form just so that she can give him a Dragonborn hug and show him that she has her Dragonborn form?
Goodness, no, she's
She's always herself.
she's a dragon. She's always herself.
Yeah.
She rarely travels outside of dragon form. But she sizes herself down so that she doesn't overwhelm. Unless, of course, she feels like picking Drazzle up like he's a teddy bear and then just hugging him, which he occasionally enjoys. I think this might be such an occasion. So, yeah, I think there's a point where Drazzle's just kind of like trying to laugh, but he's also trying to breathe.
Yes.
You also notice that his right hand doesn't seem to work anymore.
I will pick up his right hand and look at it closely and go, what happened here?
Holding it right here in front of your face.
Kind of.
She's not working.
She's like this.
And
It says punishment for winding time back.
You don't normally get punished for temporal stuff.
this was more shenanigans than normal.
What was this a particular thing? And can you
He has
talk
been
about
asked
it?
not to.
Not to talk about it.
Not to turn back time.
Oh, you're not allowed to do it anymore.
Well, he's been asked not to.
Okay. Obviously by someone who has enough power to do that. Is that long term?
He does not know.
Can I try doing a restoration on you? You've probably already got lots of people to do that anyway, but
He's a cleric. He's got the spell himself.
I am a particularly determined white dragon who has the ear, apparently, of our big brother and our sister, and I'm pretty sure if I nag them all enough, they might help me.
Valid.
Yes, but they may anger someone else, he says.
You always take all the fun out of things.
This is where you need to
Some
get in
people
touch
say
with
that's
your
his
middle
job.
brother
I
and
don't
start
think so.
being chaotic a bit more.
He sighs.
Yeah, she'd like to do something about it because I feel that you would have only have done this for very good reasons, and I think whoever's punishing you may not necessarily, like, you know how I feel about the gods.
Gods be crazy.
Well, I'm kind of getting to the point now where I think the gods need to start answering to someone, because they just arbitrarily decide, as much as non-gods do, to influence and affect and cause genocide in order to become gods, but you turn back time to try and save lives and now you're being punished. I don't think it's entirely fair.
I think it's because he's doing it while not being a god.
I think that the
I'm not saying
definition
it's right.
of whether or not Drazzle is a god is
Drazzle not a god.
open to subjective perspective. As far as I'm concerned, you're a god.
Would you be happy if the master turned back time?
I gather that's Drachnamar throwing in the proverbial
Yeah,
devil's
ask the
advocate.
question. Would you be happy if the master turned back time?
Drazzle's
let's
not
not do
trying
that.
to annihilate an entire realm.
Yes.
I think it is all a matter of context. I don't think it's an easy answer.
Well, it's potentially from the moral perspective, it's the don't put the power of turn back time in the hands of the rebels.
Well, he's had the power to turn back time and to time walk quite a bit, so does Lani. And we have never complained when they've done that to our advantage.
Absolutely
So,
not. But I can imagine that other people might be complaining.
Yes. The bad guys particularly.
well, yes, they're the bad guys, they can go suck it.
But it is the aspect of what's good for one side is good for the other. Do we want the master able to turn back time?
I think Calcrix wants to give
I don't
Drazzle plot armor.
I don't know that logic is sound. As I said, I think the answer is much more complicated as, do we just want the bad guys to have the same power? Because I'm pretty sure they've got access to gods who can turn back time, and I would suggest that the Master, if he really wanted to, would access those powers. He already accesses soul forges, and
There's one reasons why the gods mitigate their interference because of the fact that one oracle can do unless the other oracle do the same.
Right.
Drazzle does pipe up, saying Drazzle had been given leeway up until he came back to set up to stop the Master. Now he's back, he's not permitted to change time.
So what
Right.
what has changed? Is it that you almost died or that you did die?
What is it? I think it's more the setup is done, so he's no longer allowed to mess with time because the setup is done.
Okay. Well, I was not arguing with him changing time. I merely wanted to help my brother heal faster. And I don't think that's a bad thing for a sibling to want.
Not a
Oh,
bad thing
okay,
to want.
really competitive. From my perspective, it's any good what that's going to be able to do. But I don't think we should be arguing with Immortals on what they do to a council part.
Drazzle would like it fixed if possible, but he knows that it's a price for every time he does it now.
Calcrix will look back at Dractima and say if she can just remember what he just said, because she's trying really hard to hold on to the whole principle of what she was saying. Oh, that's right. You are free, and I'm sure you very much don't want to interfere with the Immortals, but the Immortals have seen fit to interfere with my life quite a bit, and I don't have a problem interfering back.
You'll
fight back.
Not unreasonable, but there's an expectation of consequences.
Oh, yes. I also expect, like anybody, to do my best to mitigate those consequences when I can.
It sounds like Calcrix is setting up for there are consequences for the Immortals' consequences that they put in place, and
It sounds like Calcrix might one day be the Empress of the Wild Hunt, which will see that even gods have to answer if they break their oaths.
exactly. This is setting up
Which
for
is
that
technically what
eventuality.
the Wild Hunt is an oath broken, doesn't matter who breaks it.
The problem is when do Immortals make oaths?
They do occasionally, and they have to make it to get their powers. Not to mortals, but
Yeah.
to those above them.
Yes.
I
To the
believe
Legions.
that's somewhere way in her future, but she
Yes.
has already appeared as the Empress of the Hunt.
The moment you add in an adjudicator, you undo any oath that needs to be punished.
So this is more along her storyline of, that's it. I'm sick of these Immortals doing shit like this.
And this is the inspiration for Calcrix to,
They require,
in the future, eventually form the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, if they require us to make great sacrifices, then they shouldn't necessarily
Get off
always
Yes.
punish to the full length of how they can punish.
Yes. And I'm aiming at getting things to the point where you're not really necessary most of the time. If I can.
Oh, look.
But that's fine. You get to sit around in a garden and enjoy yourself.
Well, if the gods are behaving, the Wild Hunt
Exactly.
runs round and takes care of all the people who harm children.
Yeah, well, that's perfectly reasonable. Use them for parts.
Drazzle also does add that because the Master has cheated, he can tell you that he has taken on the powers of a shadow dragon.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
An elemental dragon of shadow.
I hope that's
Ooh.
not because of us and the Shadow Lord.
And what actions did the Master take to allow that from the Immortals?
He was not told, he was just told he could tell you that information.
Right.
Because he has broken one of his guidelines.
Is there a way I might be able to gain more information without causing more trouble? Like, am I allowed to explore this notion with my various spells and prayers?
You can. He just can't answer for you.
No, I know you can't. And the gods probably can't either, but,
It's worth asking.
You have a contact who can tell you.
I believe that context's name is Lantria?
No.
No? The Shadow Lady of Shadows?
The
Or Mistress Nyx?
Not Mistress Nix, the dragon you met.
Yeah.
Vitriol?
Vitriol.
Not Vitriol.
No.
You met them in the Northern Reaches.
Gosh. Are you talking the Lady of Shadow?
I think that might be... I don't know if that was her actual name.
She is, and I know her name, her real name, but I'm not going to use it. But her real name as a player is Numeria.
Sorry, just aching.
But I'm only supposed to use that if I'm like in super big shit. Which so far I've managed to stay out of.
So far.
While we're exploring this idea, I will feed Drazzle some cookies. And because I know he prefers tea, I will make him tea. In the meantime, Lani's also appeared.
Oh, yeah, no, I was Drazzle the whole time. So, like, I would share with people, it was like, hey, sorry I disappeared. Don't worry. We're all good.
So she's known as the Dark Lady.
The Dark Lady.
The Dark Lady.
That is her name.
There's so mani.
I just wanted to make sure I got it right.
So many connotations.
So, yeah.
So she's also a shadow dragon.
Perfect. Lonnie will reassure the parties that, sorry I disappeared. Time stuff. We're all good. Drazzle help me.
Calcris will immediately check both your hands, make sure they're still working, because you said time stuff.
Time stuff. We're all good.
Drazzle did time stuff, and he has an on-working hand.
We're all good. Drazzle helped and explained things, and we were keeping track of you guys on your way here.
Excellent.
And I will use, I think it's contact other plane to speak to the Dark Lady. Which I think I need to look up because it has rules.
Yes.
While all of this has been going on, because we've been flying all night. So Seika, knowing this town, has put up her Cloak of Shadows, which has extra features. We will figure that out later. And is sort of the first part of the conversation. She was focused on her tarot, and probably dropped in at the whole "gods be crazy" thing, and is just feeling very empathetic to that idea. And then she's taking down everything, taking note of everything being said, and names and intimations and any new information, as she always does.
There it is. Yeah, contact outer plane.
So she can research and find more information later for her own gratification and or to help the party.
Just dark blue. Alright, so I've got to make a DC 15 intelligence saving roll. Which means I need dice. Which keep getting new. You don't happen to know where my dice were relocated to, Martin?
No, I don't. I just
All of the
finally found the book that I had misplaced,
ball
which I
games?
do fairly often.
I can look it up on my phone if you want.
Oh, I've got to make a DC.
Yeah, I can tell you your
Something.
intelligence stuff.
Yes, but
She's looking for dice.
itself.
Oh,
I'm
dice.
looking for my dice because I prefer my dice.
Perfectly reasonable.
But when we made room for board games this week, a lot of stuff got shifted for me, which means I kind of lost track of where
Just checking to make sure the dice still work because they have problems.
stuff got shifted for me. I might have to borrow dice. I have a D20. Yes. Yeah.
I have blue, white, and gold dice if you want.
You want to roll it yourself? This gemstone's a little
I
heavy.
definitely prefer to roll it myself.
I wouldn't mind knowing. I suppose my D&D dice don't hate me as much.
We did clean things up, so they could have wandered anywhere.
We'll find it.
10.
plus whatever.
Oh, your intelligence is higher. Or is it? No,
3.
intelligence isn't too bad.
No,
But she's proficient.
Yeah.
She's proficient, so
as
that
long
would
as you
be
get higher
a
than a 15,
17.
I think.
So if it's an intelligence, it's not. Is it an intelligence saving throw or an intelligence check?
Just let me have a look at all the things. So it's a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
In which case, then you are proficient being a dragon.
So that's
at least a 17.
17.
Which I believe is the DC of 15 or 16.
So, yeah, usually, yes. That'd be
Yeah. Yep, so that passes.
Okay.
The 15.
So yes, you call out to the outer planes, and you get a response back. Be with you shortly.
I
That could be any
got
time
time to
the
think
next-
of my 5 questions.
Mm.
So,
And the spell ends.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, the contact worked.
Yeah.
Just need results.
That lets Calcrix get back to her other bit, which is she turns to Lani and says, "Wait there." She gallops off about 100 meters, turns around, and then races back, and then gathers Lani up in a hug, just like she does Drazzle. And definitely, because you already came through, Lonnie didn't have the watching what you're planning on doing thing. So, yep, definitely takes Lonnie by surprise, I would say. And you know what? We're for it. It's awesome. This is great.
While all that's happening,
sure-
Sega might tap Well on the shoulder and say, it might be an idea to contact the Myrdal elves as soon as possible.
Yes. And also, Redrin and my patron. But I'm not going to send a prayer to Ixion because that's not Ixion, bloody
Ilsendor.
What's it? Ilsendor.
They seem a bit busy.
Because he is busy going against what we're actually doing at the moment. So
He's serving Ixion directly.
I know, and despite the fact that I'm
I
still
understand
listening
why,
to
but
worshippers, and I understand why. It's why I've not switched the gods I worship, but my patron is entirely on
it?
the other side.
Yeah, behind all the
they
PlayStation
seem really
controllers.
busy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shall we?
Someone may
the
have
back
moved
of
them
the
around.
entertainment shelf. Oh yeah.
Okay, so while you're off doing that, you do see that Drazzle's cart seems to be here.
Seems to be.
Here.
Back here, yes.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Time to say hi to horse, feed horse.
Saying
Cookies.
hello to horse from a distance.
I like horse.
Horse is nice
Horse is
to nice people.
Yes. And feed him fresh goblin and he's happy.
Does anyone want a hot drink?
I wonder if that means when
Hot
we come
chocolate
back
would be nice.
from Rapanathak, the wild hunt will have disappeared. I mean, it'll take us a few sessions to get there.
True.
We're still on like day 2.
Yep. And you see Drazzle put a key in the back of his door, and it start to glow.
So I guess Drazzle, are we leaving now or?
Drazzle says, respite.
Okay.
He gestures in and steps inside.
Right. So
I will
transported to a safe place.
look towards all the other people who are maybe on the fringes, being Father Pat and Dracula, and be
Yes.
like, all right, after you guys.
Yep. In we go. Let's stay together.
Last time Sega went into this, she was showing something very, very scary.
That's pretty normal.
Wasn't glowing last time.
She's sort of caught between excitement at something new and the memory of the vision of her killing everybody and floating off into space, unable to die because of the sunstone.
Minor issues.
She steps in, but she's guarded.
Yeah.
That's only sometimes
little
sad.
Only.
Sometimes it's fun. As long as you don't go backwards. It's fine.
Well, he's not allowed to do that anymore. Much.
Well,
Told not to, not allowed to, is two different things.
That's
Exactly.
true. So
it's much like
if you've got a good reason and you get permission, I think they'll let you without turning another limb black.
it's much
Or
like
another party
rules
is
of the road. They're more just like they tell you not to do it. Doesn't mean you can't.
He did
do
say
it.
he did say to Friday night that it will heal.
He didn't say how long.
No,
Yeah.
he just said it will heal
Yes. We'll
because
check on
we
him.
all suddenly felt very guilty.
That's
Okay.
fine. I'll check on him in a sentry and see how it's going.
So we're all good to go ahead, go into the cart. Any objections?
I've already gone in.
No objection.
Seika's in. She's just
Yeah.
looked a bit
Not-
unsure as she was doing it.
Yes.
That didn't seem okay, but, you know,
Lonnie,
Yes.
uh,
Now,
if Father Pat's good, Lonnie will be the last one to go through.
yes.
Does Father Pat go in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so as you walk into it, you appear to be in a bluestone tower.
Blue stone tower.
All the stones seem to be a vibrant blue.
I like blue. I like blue a lot. This is not a bad thing.
Sapphire blue or lapis lazuli blue or
Or bluestone
gemstone
blue.
blue.
Depends on your personal preference. You see it as your favorite type of blue.
Ooh.
Ah. So bluestone, as in Castle Bluestone, would be appropriate for Father Pat to see it as?
Yes.
All the blue.
Exactly.
Lonnie will probably see it as shades
Right.
of the ocean.
So it's subjective.
in that in the tower.
Night sky.
There are no windows in the tower, but
Oh,
there
really?
are. But there do seem to be paintings of people's memories.
Ours?
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
good memories?
Each time you've gone back in time, there's a painting.
There's going to be a lot of them for some of us.
So what you're saying is that there's a lot of paintings of us that we don't recognise.
Or we do, and there's 14 copies of the same
Well,
thing.
it's where you've gone back in time yourself with him.
So there's
yeah.
no paintings of Seika.
Well, there is a painting of a bright dot in the middle of blackness, but no, not a Seika.
What about Father Pat? Should we pay Father Pat?
That's where I failed my wisdom save.
Yes.
Yes, there is one of Father Pat for when he saw his past in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
And there is a nice big table set up for what looks to be a negotiation. With a perfect size seat for Calcrix and a perfect size seat for Luell. And a whole bunch of tiny little Luell serving.
A bunch of tiny little
How-
Little copies of me,
How
apparently.
little?
Probably about a whole meter tall. Well, I'd probably say 3 feet tall.
That's funny.
Yes.
And
I've been that height.
all shades of black.
So like Magic Mansion.
This is all...
So they all look like little shadow elves.
And they've all got A, B, C, D, E, F, G on there.
Yes.
You can't
Yeah.
tell them apart.
They're all labelled, but it's black on black.
This is where
Right.
Lonnie will poke fun at Luell and just like, oh, I didn't know you and your girlfriend had children.
I point at my shadow. Who doesn't look like me if you look at him side on.
Yeah.
Seika's pulled down the hood and is laughing, snickering at this.
Why me? As an appearance.
Drazzle looks at you, shrugs and says, "Why not?"
Fine. No problem.
He thinks Luell good at soothing problems,
And being helpful.
and
So-
lots of Luell soothing lots of problems.
Not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
Yes. And also, I serve the rest of the group, doing things like cooking when Lani's not deciding to do it. making things and so on.
Seika's started carefully looking at all the other paintings of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes alight.
All the information going
If she had a
in your brain.
If she had a notebook, she would be scribbling and drawing and doing all of that sort of stuff.
I can see you standing there and doing mnemonic exercises to memorize all this stuff.
I need to pick up eidetic memory, don't I?
Probably. But as you pick out a notebook to write it down, you realise you can't seem to get the notebook and the pencil out at the same time.
Okay.
Whenever you pull one out, the other one disappears back in the bag.
Oh, it's all going into my brain. I wasn't actually going to notebook.
It's like,
I'm going to forget every image as soon as I walk out of the cart, aren't I?
quite likely.
Probably.
Except for one, just this bright little dot hanging in the middle of the blackness.
Yes, you only get to keep your own memory.
Which is weird because the blue tower looks like space and night sky to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he does say there are places to rest, places to read.
He says, sorry, what?
There are places to rest, places to read. But he does say Calcrix and Llewell have job to do.
Mm-hmm. We have people to talk to.
So, we can't read
Yet.
books.
We have a job to do first, not only.
Can I read after?
Yes.
Drazzle happy to share, just must do work first.
Seeker is torn. Negotiations. Access to Drazzle's library.
We will have both. We will have both.
This is where if Father Pat and Lonnie were in charge of negotiations, we would just be like, we good? We good. Chill. Awesome. Done.
That's basically what we're doing, except with paperwork.
If it was that simple to actually solve a lot of these things,
Yeah.
Calcrix would be a lot happier.
And you also have two very thorough people on each end of the table because they both take their responsibilities very seriously.
Yes. And we've got to do it with all the right documentation, signatures, all the rest of the fun
And because
stuff.
if they don't get it ratified, then it basically just
Goes
all
away.
falls apart.
That's why Lonnie leaves it to other people to do.
Yes.
Because Lonnie doesn't want to do that.
This is where Calcrix really kind of wants to be the person who makes the Immortals answer for all the interfering, because she wouldn't have to be sitting at these tables half as much
Yes.
if they weren't all warring with each other.
Yeah.
Very true. Lonnie, I would say, is probably, while very active and doing a lot of things, is inherently lazy. And
That's why you're a fighter.
the less amount of work as possible is great, which is probably why she hasn't learned as much magic as she had up until now, because it wasn't necessary.
Okay,
all
so
these other skills.
coming out of one of the back rooms is a platinum blonde, dark-skinned elf in really fine-looking silks that just seem to disappear to the eye, making the form very hard to see.
Platinum blonde,
Dark
dark
skin.
skin elf.
Not
So
many.
we're talking a female Dritz do it.
Yes.
Not many dark-skinned elves wander around Mystara.
Yes.
They exist, and they're not just shadow elves.
They're not shadow elves at all.
Oh, a lot of them are. But they're normally
Yeah,
pale.
true. True.
It's just that they can have any variety amongst them. The majority are so white it's painful to look at
Right.
because, no sunlight.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
going to say.
And those that have dark pigments end up so dark that it doesn't seem to take light.
Yes.
And so that is the picture of her
Ooh.
showing
Nice.
up. So for the others online,
Yeah. She's very cute.
Yep. Seen that picture before.
and
I like her outfit.
And average height, normal height for an elf?
indeterminate height.
Really?
You can't quite figure out how tall she is because she comes across as taller, but walks through the doorways.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You always seem to be looking up at her.
I look up at all other elves. I'm short.
Yeah. Seika likes that.
Yes.
You're short, but you have a big voice.
Mm-hmm.
And big personality, and yes.
And then she sits down at the table, and you still feel like you're looking up at her.
Well, lots of good presents there.
Calcrix, who is munching on a cookie, and Eek, who is sitting on the shoulder munching on a cookie, automatically offers a cookie to the elf.
Yes.
She takes a cookie. You do recognize her as the Dark Lady. Because the Dark Lady does take on humanoid forms. This is her preferred humanoid form.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Which is why it's very hard to tell her height, because she doesn't really have a height.
Yes. She's just present, and this is what she happens to look like. That's all you can really tell.
Seeker
I like the effect of that.
was about to say something to Drazzle, then saw this, turned around, and is now sitting and watching patiently, avidly.
So the stories they have that they talk about the shadow elf to come and take you away, most people refer to her appearance as what the shadow elf is suspected to look like. Because
So
she,
I know Lulwell's the shadow elf, but she's the one that people imagine.
she's the one that everyone imagines to be the shadow elf.
Yes, because they go shadow, dark skin, which is almost always wrong.
And also the fact that very few people who see her get away with seeing her.
Yes. Actually, this would be a thing of, even if you, well, we're all going to remember this, but yeah, don't talk about it.
Oh, she's very good at keeping secrets.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. I'm saying we should be too, because that's what she's for.
No, I mean Sega.
Oh, for Sega. Yeah. I will tell them that afterwards. I'm not going to do it now. That would be very, very rude.
She does look to Calcrix and say, you requested a audience.
I did. Thank you so much for granting me your time.
And she says Drazzle has asked that I step in as the adjudicator between you two for the discussions.
Excellent.
Just to make sure
A very good
that
choice.
we're on the same page, this is to organise the treaty between the Shadow Lord and the Windarians.
That is correct. She has a vested interest in both parties.
Does that make you the best adjudicator?
Well, she knows what would penalise them the most and what would help them the most.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
So if you
I
were
just wasn't
to
sure what you
penalise one and help the other, she would find it unfair and not agree.
Yes.
Perfect.
Can we use you then as a resource, a source of information on both sides?
She's not permitted to talk about it, only
Very
to adjudicate,
So,
which is how it's fair.
so the answer is no. Very
Well,
well.
she's not there. Because she's not able to influence either of your decisions or choices.
Yeah, I know.
But
Well,
you
that's-
can determine.
Things are the final result.
oh yeah, I know that. That's what I was clarifying.
Well, it's handy.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, I'm assuming she's not opening the area of the house that Captain provided some years ago.
She is not. Everything seems to be just very simple on her clothing. Elegant but simple.
Oh yeah. When you're her, you don't need any decoration.
Is that right?
There is sufficient.
Happy with that.
Yes.
Though she does seem to have a number of silver rings on each arm. Well, bangles.
I am a lover of jewellery. I will admire the jewellery.
Okay, as you admire them, you notice that each of the bangles has a different name on them that's very hard to read.
Each of the rings
Each of the bangles on her arm has
Oh,
a different name.
has
Yeah.
a different name, but you can't read them.
Mhm.
I presume I'm not meant to read them, so I'm not going to try hugely hard to... I just admire because they're shiny.
You do get a feeling it's either a curse or a protection,
Yeah.
or both.
I wouldn't be
I was going to
surprised
say
at
it
both.
might be a bit of both.
Yes.
Something.
You're going to carry hot chocolates into the game zone.
Well then,
I will.
I have prepared a draft agreement in consultation with Calcrex that I think is suitable for us to start with. If you would like to check over what I've started with, so we don't have to write it as we go.
Okay,
We'll
she
just
will.
cross out or amend things as we discuss.
She picks it up and reads through it.
Mm-hmm.
So she just sort of glances and seems to have gone through it all.
Well, that's fair enough. That's faster than I would read it, but
And she hands it back to you, and it seems she corrected it in the glance. A few things are crossed out here and there. The words are changed.
that's exactly what this is for.
And it seems to be
Excellent.
more about
Nikki.
removing names of people and making it about just the nations involved. So King and Queen aren't specified, and Shadow Lord is not specified.
So
It's
the rulers on each side,
It's-
not individual people.
it's Wendar versus Denagath as an agreement.
That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, so making it the nation's agreement, not
but
the
that-
ruler's agreement.
Yes. Yeah. So that's fine doing it at that level. I don't have a problem with that. We were here to represent each person, but also who they're representing. So that's fine.
And it doesn't have a problem. She doesn't have a problem that they're signed by the rulers.
Yeah.
Just stating that it can't be a agreement between the rulers.
Not a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
Well, in some cases, it will break the moment the one of them dies,
Exactly.
So this
or
is
turns out to be not who they say they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's between the
it's a good
states,
reason
not
to
the
have
people.
not the names but the countries.
Hmm. Even with both sides being nominally immortal,
Mm-hmm.
we can't make that assumption. Yeah. I would have had something of that in there, but I would have had the people involved as well. So her taking them out, that's fine. It doesn't change what we're doing much. Right. It makes it a bit better. That's fine, that's what this is all for. So, oops.
And while she's waiting for you to figure out what you're going to do next, you see her playing with a deck of cards that Seika recognizes as her own personal deck.
She
Sorry, what
checks
was
the
that
pockets.
last bit?
It's missing.
She's the lady who's just turned up
Yeah.
next is now playing the deck of cards, which is Seika's deck of cards.
Seika smiles knowingly and is very happy with this woman.
Yes.
She likes her a lot.
I'm sure you've just accidentally put one name in front of the other, but this is not Nyx. It's the Lady of the Dark. Which
The
is
Dark Lady, yeah.
The Dark Lady. So
Okay.
she's
She has a
connected
different
to
name.
Nyx, but she's like second rung Nyx.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was because Nyx means night.
Yeah.
She's got my deck of illusions. Sweet. Do I see an illusion that she's creating with it?
No, it's the one that you do your tell your
Oh,
prophecies
my
with.
tarot
Your
cards.
cards.
The ones that you
That's
personally
even
made.
more fun.
My tarot cards.
Yep.
Oh.
Her touching is going to imbue them with something interesting.
So,
Seika?
you normally don't let any being
Well,
touch
No.
your tarot cards. So
No.
letting a powerful person do it
But-
might give you some benefits.
Yeah, no, she's aware of that. But I think she's also clicked because Drazzle said Calcrix knew a dragon. So in her head, it's clicked that this is a dragon. So she sidles up to Drazzle and says, before I can pull out a notebook and a pencil and a pen, could I pull out a one of my base cards and my inks? I promise I'm not trying to record anything here. I just want to make a gift.
Drazzle pulls out a card. It looks like you made it.
And it's like the Lady of the Dark. And it's
It looks as if you made that probably maybe in a couple of years' time.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your style, but with far more elegance and grace than you've managed so far.
I am very impressed, and I say, "Can I give it to her?"
He hands it to you.
Which one?
She sort of comes up and approaches, like obviously approaching, and
She holds the deck up.
Yep.
She expects you to put it into the deck.
she notices and puts the card in the deck.
Okay, she goes back to the table and seems to be using the cards to pass the time.
Yes. Well, having read through what the amended version, now it's been updated for clarity of purpose by our adjudicator. Thank you very much. I will now read it out so that both of the negotiators involved are hearing the whole thing together. And I will read it out. And I'm not silly enough to not read out what's over there. Plus, I wouldn't do that anyway.
Can I ask? Seika is slightly distracted by the absolutely awesome woman playing with her cards. But he's all of this and just wants to clarify this. So, are we planning on giving the blue gem back to the Wendarians?
Well, hold on. The blue gem, was that confirmed to be theirs to begin with? They know they're missing green gems.
It's the elf stone. The reason I ask is because while the Wendarian king seemed obsessed with it, the queen seemed to want to rely more on the trees of life themselves.
Yes.
If we can disconnect the trees of life from this gem, would that not be better for Wendar?
Drazzle says no.
No?
You'll change history if you do.
So blue gem goes back to Wendar. Part of the treaty then.
Yep.
The master never came north because the trees of life had no power.
That makes sense.
We can fix it afterwards.
Well, that's up to the queen.
Well, the queen can fix it afterwards. She'll probably get us to help.
Which, from Lani's perspective, means Drazzle just gave a prophecy, which he really does.
Yeah, I did notice
So
that.
the prophecy is
If
The prophecy was the master never went north because the trees of life had no power.
So he has to make sure, we're about to make sure that gem goes back to Wendar.
I have to be careful about what I say in past tense too.
Yeah.
Well, he referred to that as if the master never goes north in this campaign. So whether that's past, present, or future, it can be ruled as prophecy.
Yeah.
This is
But
where Lonnie is looking at Drazzle and saying, do I have to be careful about what I say in past tense as well?
Drazzle says always best to be careful. For when Lani is not careful, Lani will find time looping a bad thing.
You are not wrong. And that's technically another prophecy, so... Yeah.
Yep. I will make the necessary amendments to the agreement, specify
Thank you, Drazzle.
absolutely that the gem goes back to Wendar. But yes, I've read it out in full, so we've all heard it.
provided the Dark Lady is happy with the contract. I presume since she's edited it, she is.
Well, she changed it so it was about the people, and the nation, not about those who rule. The rulers were only there to sign off on it and enforce the agreement, not to be the agreement.
That's how it should always be. It should always be about the people, not the rulers, because the rulers should be interchangeable, and their goals should be taking care of the people.
Yeah, and that's why she did it.
But I guess the main points of the treaty is no more fighting between nations. The blue gem goes back to Wendar.
Yep.
What's the other points that we had?
Considering that Exantiotl was the person who interfered and caused this rift to begin with, and it's cost so much life, if there is further attacks, there should first be checks made of that it's not someone faking someone else.
Yeah.
That it is legitimately
It's a real attack.
Denegath or legitimately Wenda attacking, not someone dressed up as or illusioned as one or the other.
Yeah.
Basically,
Also-
some sort of clause to get them to check before they just start killing each
Also
other.
including explicit talks between them.
That's what I was going to say.
Person to person, because if they talk to each other directly rather than throwing troops at each other or thinking they're throwing troops at each other, then they're far more likely to come to a reasonable accord. Or if they do start having a go at each other, it's now a legitimate fight and we can leave it alone.
Because it wouldn't take much for Exantiotl to provoke the conflict to happen again by breaking the treaty.
Exactly. Another reason to take the people out of it.
So what I would say is not only do we want to try and have talks between the two countries, so like diplomacy, try and, if they can, encourage them to open trade, so have something in the treaty about trade and
and
movement.
aid.
Yeah.
We did talk about
they need food and
aid from Wendar to Denegath because they're not going to be able to survive the winter.
And
Calprix has been able to provide a certain amount of wood, but not enough for the whole winter.
And hard to get it here because your people are so far away.
Yeah.
Would require magic and very limited
Well,
amounts.
I made use of that portal once, but I can't portal all the time.
Yeah.
the other thing that Seika would suggest is, like, so tourism is a big part of it. Like, the best way to create a situation where this isn't going to happen again is not just getting the leaders talking, but getting the people communicating and working together.
Trade and travel.
Which would require the Denegaths to do something about their issues with elves, and would require the Wendarians to be a little more amicable.
Cultural education and
to
less,
elves.
less hatred of non-high elves, yes.
But a little bit of cultural education for each other.
Yeah, well, this is the thing where trade comes in useful, because traders can be a bit distant, but the more contact they have, the
Festival.
more. That's another one as well.
A couple of, at least 2 festivals a year.
Yeah, but trade gives you growing regard for the other.
Festival gives opportunity for trade, but it also gives opportunity to share cultural traditions.
Yeah, but
and
what I'm saying though is, even if both sides dislike the other, if you have trade and they're willing to deal with that, that's the beginning of positive regard on both sides.
The other thing that I was going to suggest is, and I don't know how exactly to phrase this because my brain is a bit fried from today, where, like, if Denegath is under threat from somebody else, Wendar is required to aid, and if Wendar is
I was going to suggest potentially Wendar work in a mutual defence policy.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They're at least guiding towards one, because
They're the right
there's bad and nasty things out there that
Thank
be
you, Jeremy.
defended against. Oh yeah.
And I assuming having appointed and or elected ambassadors, ambassadors would be assisting in this stuff.
Yes.
Because then they
Can't
can
do that for you.
Because then they can be the direct. Hey, we're gonna.
Yeah.
We need to work on this, or we need to, like, being the direct point of contact kind of thing.
Direct communication. That is what diplomats are for. We need those.
And any disagreements, if they can have a elected adjudicator.
Yeah. Well, an agreed.
Not an agreed adjudicator.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the reasons to have diplomats, because when you have that sort of thing, the diplomats get together.
Yeah.
And
Remember, of course,
they're
that
the adjudicator.
Yep, cool.
that Lavery's cleric would have probably been filling the role of diplomat.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they've got diplomats, you have them acting as adjudicated, which is exactly what Calcrix and I are doing right now.
Yeah. What I'm getting at is that
Yeah.
the diplomats certainly have room for flaws if they happen to have been the ones that might have been putting one against the other.
Would
Like the planet was.
Right.
because we know Accentuadal is prevalent in the area, would it be unreasonable to require all negotiations to start with a cookie
Calcrix
coming
cookie?
from Calcrix?
Hard to do.
Yeah.
It could be hard to do because
They only last 24 hours when they leave the
Yeah, I
pouch.
can't do an infinite.
that's true. And then they have to come direct
Yeah.
from
But-
direct from Eep, don't they?
Yeah.
It could be
And-
that they need to undertake some sort of test, but I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure what it would be. That's the hard part.
what that would be. A check, a regular check.
Yeah, it would have to be something like detect alignments after making sure they're not carrying any magic items that affect detection spells.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a.
Exantiotul's followers is going to have ways around that.
I also think one of the ways
So-
around this is the reason why the Shadow Lord believed it was Wendar was the High Priest.
Yes.
So if we put in that they're going to set up diplomatic relations with ambassadors,
Yeah.
but the leaders still have to talk regularly so that they're not just relying on information by a third party.
Yeah. The diplomats are there for
The everyday,
the more-
but
they're-
leaders
they're-
should still have a summit every so often.
Yes. Thank you.
At least annually. It
yes.
could be the festival. It's a
Yes,
festival
that
of
would-
peace between Denagath and Ren.
Yeah. Which is the good reason for the festival in itself. So yes.
And you'd
And
most likely
if
run
you-
it biannually once in each.
Yeah.
One on each side.
Yes.
Yes.
One each side. That's what I
Alternate.
was
Yep.
thinking too.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go through this.
Yes.
Yearly festival
And if they
of
like.
peace.
Yep. And we should turn up to at least one.
Alternates. Oh, I am sure I will be bringing the circ up regularly. Alternates. Locations
Yeah,
every
bring them
year.
up for both of the celebrations. Something for us to do in downtime, maybe.
And you have to be nice to each other.
That is actually in here in formal language. Well,
You may not necessarily want to define it having the alternate every time.
No.
Same season for both
the
each
actual
time.
the actual agreement on details on that celebration isn't part of this agreement.
Happy with that.
That's entirely up to them. But it's part of the suggested actions to back up the strength of this agreement.
And ensure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah. So we're including solutions in our agreement on fixing this present issue.
So the actual treaty
Yeah.
is no more fighting. The blue gem goes back to Wendar.
Yep.
If there are further attacks, they have to check their authenticity of the attack.
Mm-hmm.
The establishment of diplomatic relations, and mutual defense policy.
Yep.
I think that's everything
Yes.
that we wanted it
That's
to
about
cover.
right.
Yeah, we're just throwing a fly on you, weren't we? How do they check the authenticity of the attack when they're being attacked?
Well,
That's why in any attack they have to talk to each other, preferably directly, saying, "Was this actually you?"
because
Of course, if someone apparently just attacked you, I don't know if you're going to get the heads of state talking to each other directly.
the
No,
problem, but the
But
problem
that's what
is,
the diplomats are for.
yeah, but the problem is that what happened this time to create the war was the High Priest was the one who was saying, "Oh, it was the Wendarians."
And people believed him because of his position.
But
But that sort of thing is not part of
the... weird situation here. I'm saying I dictated them a solution, and I'm not seeing...
No,
what
we're
you're
not.
doing is why they think it will benefit them.
We're not. Okay.
We're going to back out.
Well, the trade and aid will, and the mutual defence policy will.
Yes, they are solutions. No,
Do they
we're
want
not.
them though?
We're not imposing it. We've been deputised as the people making the agreement. We're not imposing anything.
The Wendarians
It's up to them to sign off on it.
So the Wendarians get the blue gem,
Yeah.
which is important, but the Denegathians, they're in a harsher climate and harsher environment. We know they need help throughout the winter.
Yep.
And we know that if something happens to the dragon or whoever's running the domain, then there is a big problem. So setting up the establishment that Wendar will help out with trade and supplies and aid where needed,
Yep.
particularly throughout winter, is a big
Yep.
plus for
Yeah. Mutual support and defence,
Would you want to put?
as well as trade.
Would you want to put in this particular agreement? Would you want to put a timeline on Wendar's agreement to give aid for this particular season of this year, and any future aid needs will be negotiated between diplomats?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't just be Denegath necessarily getting the whole.
No, both sides,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because both of them are going to be able to help each other.
Yeah.
Like in times of Wendar's need, Denegath can
Yeah.
assist where possible, and in times of Denegath's
Yeah.
need, Wendar can assist where possible.
Yeah.
And we need to keep blame out of the treaty. It's not that somebody's paying reparations.
No.
It's
There's
Yeah.
no reparations.
it's about building relationships.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. We're not mentioning the cause of all this. We're also not mentioning the High Priest involved. That's an internal issue, really.
Yes.
But mutual trade, mutual support, mutual defence, which is all going to be good, and they're all going to need it. And then the suggestion of celebrating what's happening, alternating each side, whether it's year by year or half yearly, that's up to them. But that's just a suggestion.
Let's not
Put in as
forget
an
there's
appendix.
pressure from the north, and there are 3 vampire lords fighting,
Yeah.
and there
It
are
happens,
threats
so-
everywhere.
So mutual
Yeah, but that's
defense
not-
in these particular
what-
times
that-
is
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, and do we actually want to specify what the defence pact is covering?
the
We may put that in as an appendix. To do with the defence, there is this and this. Both sides need to look at how to deal with
Well,
it.
would
But
you
that's a
wanna-
separate agreement.
I was going to say, but would you want to write
I think that's a
down what-
negotiation between ambassadors. Like
Yes.
we're just
Yeah.
doing the.
Yeah.
Because
This
if,
is
general?
Yeah,
because if you
we've got
put
to
too
keep
much
this pretty
specifics
tight.
in this document, the moment they break one of the specifics,
The whole
the
thing goes
entire
away.
document is
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
we've got to keep this.
the
as simple as
overall
possible. That's why
treaty-
everything else is suggestions.
So the overall treaty is
Yeah.
the current conflict between Wendar and Denegath ceases.
Yep.
The blue gem, the blue elf stone is taken to Wendar. In return, Wendar will aid Denegath
Yep.
through
Where
the
possible.
winter,
Where possible.
where possible,
Yep.
through the winter, so that they have, because of the, no, not because, but knowing that the war has had an impact.
Yep.
They will also set up They will also set up diplomatic relations, which will develop a mutual defence and support policy
Yep.
that will build relations between the countries, and there will be some investigation to ensure that for any further attacks that break this treaty
Yep.
are clarified checked for authenticity before any major action can be passed.
Yep.
And I know we don't know how to do that yet, but that is also up to wizards and
That's
clerics and
That's up to them to figure it out.
Yes. Question. Do you want me to make a diplomatology check to make sure this is all absolutely solid and tight?
Sure. You can have advantage because you've been discussing it.
Cool.
if you don't normally have advantage.
I have a sneaky question.
Yeah.
Since Sega's been involved in this, does this count as a compromise with her suit of compromise?
Well, she's not making the compromise in here. There's no real major compromise between each of the nations.
No,
Damn
we're
it.
just solidifying
I
this.
can't get a random fact about both of them. Damn it!
The compromise would be if they give something up. The gem's already gone, so they're not giving that up.
Which they're not doing.
Whereas if they still had possession of the gem and they were forced to give it up, that would be a compromise.
This close to 40.
Okay,
If
so
you compliment for winning, I give up the gem.
as
No, we don't want to do it
as you're checking it over and confirming things, you notice some of the wording got changed.
again.
What did you roll?
38.
Apparently, it was talking about the war between three parties.
What's the third party?
Forces of the Master.
So the treaty now
Okay,
does?
I'm going to read that.
And that's the third party is considered the hostile between the two.
Yep. I'm going to read out the updated section stating that there's been updated and read that particular bit out.
That just helps to give calls for the neutral defense pact.
So
yes,
that
but it's being explicitly put into here, which we didn't have before.
so
So
doesn't that then confirm for us that Axatiel and the Master are very much working together?
Or he's using the Master's forces, or the Master's using his forces.
Given
possibly-
both of them are true.
Would this possibly be what the Master did that allowed Drazzle to give us the information?
Quite possibly. Actually, if he's working directly with that Xanthiotl for something, then yes, quite probably. That makes sense.
And you already know that the Master has trouble influencing people who are under Eve's protection.
Yes. Yes.
Very interesting.
So, after reading that bit out, I don't think we need to alter that bit at all.
Nope.
Just clarifying that we all know this is here now.
Though it does look to be in Drazzle's writing.
Ooh.
You have no idea when he touched it.
Knowing him...
He knows from one part of his hand is locked in his elbow.
No,
I was gonna say,
not
has
that at all.
his-
This is
has
Drazzle. He
any
did
of
it
his-
afterwards. He did it after we completed it. So he's going to do it in about an hour.
When she's listening to all of this and stuff,
No.
Seeker is carefully watching the Dark Lady and looking at the things she pulls and just see if there's any interesting information in the pulls of the Dark Lady.
Yeah. Also, she's going to know exactly what he just did, which is fine. Everyone knows it's been altered. We're all fine, apparently, with the end result. Cool.
So she does give Drazzle a stern look.
I'm not going to until after, but yes, he will get one from me too. So, if this is complete and as detailed and correct as we can get it at this point, can we call this an agreement?
She's happy to sign off as the adjudicator.
Excellent. Is Calcrick's entirely happy with what we've covered?
Yep.
Cool. Right, so we'll get your signature, and then I'll put my signature on it. And
Then she'll see that both parties get the document.
yes, an updated and corrected version with all the notes included. And of course we will see it before they go inside to make sure everything's correct, but I'm going to trust you not to add fiddly bits. There's been enough of that.
She says she does not do that.
Of course not.
Seeker totally doesn't have a girl crush on this.
She does hand the deck to you and says you might find more luck with that in the future.
You've got a magic deck now.
Thank you very much.
Though she now requests time with her aunt and uncle. Just looking at Calcrix.
Drazzle, in your library, do you happen to have anything about a crystal dagger in 3 parts?
Yeah. He says if you can find it, it's there.
Excellent. Races to the library.
I guess, Lonnie will do her best. Thank you so much for being here. Leave you guys to it. And I'll just go somewhere, I'm sure.
What's the supplied food in here? Or do I want to cook something?
It is very flavorful cubes of wobbliness that seem to just make you feel full.
Are they blue?
But they're not enjoyable, are they?
Well, they taste like nothing like they look like.
Nutrient gel.
They're not enjoyable.
So it's
going
like
to
it's like
fix
Jello that tastes like chicken or tastes like roast beef, or the taste is there, just that the texture is Jello.
I hate that completely.
They're not
I love it.
enjoyable, is my point. So yes, I will make
Like
an
all those
actual
ni-
dinner.
It's like all those
Properly.
1950s recipes.
And it turns into wobbly Jello.
I'm amused that Llewell didn't follow me to Drazzle's library.
Oh, that's coming. I just spent 10 minutes going, yeah.
I was
I've
going to
turned-
say all in good time.
I've turned wobbly flavoured Jello into different wobbly flavoured Jello. Fuck it. Sigh.
I'm pretty sure Eep's eating the jello and just
Yes.
it's just yummy jello.
Yes. So I will go to the library. I'll walk in. I'll handshake her one of the cubes and say, "Would you like a gelatinous cube?" And then eat one.
She distractedly grabs it while she's flipping through it and stuffs it in her mouth.
She totally broke
That's
my joke.
weird.
Yes, it is.
And then continues flicking through books looking for stuff.
And as you look up, these shelves just go up.
And up. And
You
up.
can't see where they end.
This will take too long for me.
And there is a spiral stairwell going around onto all the shelves.
Yeah, it's just I want to read them all, so hey. That's right. So does Sega.
Yeah, no, I am reading as
Different
fast as I can.
Yes.
Oh no, for the same reason. She just wants information.
Yeah.
But yes, she has a focus. Because she's been given a quest by a god.
Well, the bottom level seems to be an old elvish.
Ooh. Okay.
Talking about the founding of the First Empire.
Oh, I'm starting there. I'm definitely delving into this stuff.
Take notes and share them with me later, please.
Oh yeah.
Or written in Drazzle speak.
I can translate that.
But lots of pictures.
I can help with that too.
And then you find out halfway through the book there, it says a notation saying, now this has been revised in copy 2.
Fine.
So it seems that there is a version of history in each changed timeline here.
Which makes it really fun if you're trying to discover things by checking historical books using spells. Which copy do you look at?
They're all correct
I know.
from a certain point of view.
Yes. Possibly from just that one. Well, normally would be just that one timeline.
I'd never will be interested in reading up on any Atruaghin tribes histories, but particularly also the 5 tribes from the Isle of Dread as to when the separation occurred and what sort of things might have occurred in the past.
Yes, that would be very useful and interesting.
Okay. So you start hunting for that. What's Lani looking for?
Lonnie will.
Yesterday's lunch.
I don't know if Lonnie should be looking for anything, to be honest.
You just don't read it out.
No.
So Draco was
While
looking
you're
for...
wondering, you come across the room you met Drazzle in previously.
Oh, yeah.
Still has the same window looking out on the world.
Is it looking at anything in particular?
Yeah, it's currently looking at a bunch of people wandering through badly lit corridors, someone's waving a gold staff around, making weird sounds.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna keep
No.
Is that Friday?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Stuff gets thrown. Oh, Merc.
Oh, God.
I'm sure Lonnie gets stuck
just
on that
worrying.
because she can't. She knows that it'll go, like, books will go into the future. She is having that whole thing of, like, now that she has multiple lives, she is having that whole, like, what's the thing? Where it's, the...
Regret of a life not lived.
No, the Mandela effect of, like, wait, was that this timeline or was this other timeline? And it's legitimately... Not that she can't remember. It's like, oh, we're in different timelines. It's legitimately she has different timelines where she's just like, man, there was this one thing. Is that now? No. So, kind of like lost, thinking about that, thinking about, oh, what should I look up and all, and like, ooh, TV. So distracted. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, so
We are funny. Mostly because we keep making mistakes.
what about Father Pat?
What you looking up? You may be on mute.
He's not looking at anything in particular, actually. He's just watching
Browsing.
away.
Okay.
What about the 3 troubles? You'd be looking up something about them.
I sort of imagine Father Pat sitting there putting a book on his face and sleeping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Lonnie would probably...
The research side of things, you know?
Yes.
Lonnie would probably point out to
Father
Father Pat...
puts himself on lock with a book.
Yeah, that's fair.
The watching room has pretty comfy chairs. Sure, he'll
Has it got pretty pictures in it?
What about brewing the perfect me beer, whiskey, fill in the blank of Father Pat's favourite brew?
Book of
Or,
Age recipes.
or maybe something on heraldry and tactics. If
Yeah,
that's what's there.
I know the perfect book for him to find.
Yeah.
The Flame from Friday Night. The story of Cheval.
Very heroically sort of thing.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
It's When Flames Go Out.
When flames go out.
How the paladin fell from grace.
Oh dear.
With her to be continued at the end of the book.
Oh god.
Written
Literally.
like one of the books that Lonnie
Yeah.
helped Drazzle with.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
is this where Lonnie's pointing out some of the books that she's ghostwritten to Father Pat? Just like, oh yeah, no, there's that guy's funny, and then there's that one. He did something funny. You'll like this guy.
And that one's in 2 parts, and the second one hasn't been
Yeah, we haven't
finished
done
yet.
that. We haven't done that one yet. Drazzle knows. I haven't gotten around to it. So I translate things from Drazzle speak to make it more palatable for the wide market.
I'll just
Yes.
be amused for when Father Pat gets to the point with the skull's projection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It involves love potions and the skull of a necromancer's father who recorded the whole thing.
Through the eyes of a familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And there were 2 friendly characters who were just sharing a potion that was supposed to make them closer, but not as close as they expected,
Right.
as they roofied each other. With magic.
Again, right.
It was a fun time.
That was many, many years ago.
Still bad.
Well, they didn't actually find out what the potion was before they drank it.
And that's...
Silly.
I'm just glad it wasn't Cheval and Zal, was it?
No, it was...
No, good, because they're cousins.
It was Cheval and another party member.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah,
Okay, so...
So it's all the joy for Zal whenever it gets played back. As awkward as any sibling cousin would have.
because it's
Yes.
Zal's father who's the skull.
Right.
So the cousin has the evidence of the misconduct, and
Of
the skull
the paladin.
plays it at unfortunate times.
Yes.
Okay,
Sort of
so,
reminds me of the superhero character.
so while everyone's out of the room, the Dark Lady does say that she is the daughter of Idris,
I guessed as much.
and you know her son Vitriol.
Aww.
was a reason why I liked him.
And he's a royal pain in the arse at times, she says.
Sibling.
She trained him well.
I was just gonna say.
Well, someone called Vitriol, they'd have to be pretty acidic in
Your
personality.
mother. Why did you call him Vitriol?
He chose that name.
Oh, okay. That.
I said he sounded rather acidic. He said he'll take that and run with it.
That makes sense.
Most dragons get to name themselves at least once or twice, or however many times they wish to reinvent themselves.
Yeah.
So Vitriol is your great nephew.
Yep.
Not
Just drawing or adding to the
technically
family
great nature,
tree.
yeah.
And does that mean she and Vitriol are technically part of the old dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which is very frightening.
Well, part of the old dragons that were never part of the dragon lineage.
Yep.
But then I'm
Yeah, completely separate, essentially.
Drazzle,
Yes.
myself, and Idris, the Shining One, and
The great one.
the Great One are all children of the ancient god.
Bahana didn't see them, yeah.
So it's unsurprising that there's that branching out of,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
connections.
I was more thinking genetically.
Yeah.
Well, from a magical point of view, it's the same thing.
She does say that all
Yeah.
dragons today can trace their lineage back to the Great One.
Yeah.
Though you can trace it back to his parents, you still trace it back to the Great One as your brother.
Yes. Yes. Calcrix was just trying to think of all of the family members that she knows of right now, and she's just tracing a family tree in her head right now,
Yes.
getting a little bit dizzy.
Mm-hmm. She just thought she would let you know that her mother did say that you were her sister.
I'm glad to have met you and made connection with another family member. Family is important to me.
She agrees, and she was glad to see that you were her aunt and not just another dragon.
Is that why you gave me your name, or is that because I'm just me?
Well, she gave you her name because she liked you.
I
Then she found out you were her aunt afterwards.
and now we know. Do all of us eventually become some sort of? I've noticed there's a trend. God, goddess, leader of kobolds.
Well, the
You're all important.
Becoming a god.
the direct children of a god or goddess generally have more incentive to achieve more in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, whether they know or not, sometimes they're just a couple of ancestors removed from knowing the truth. But the gods themselves used to walk this world, so many are still descendant from them.
Oh, that's a good point.
And it's hard to tell because gods be crazy.
Well, do they go crazy as they become gods?
The more power they get, the less they understand mortality.
Which means,
Maybe
from
they
mortal
need
point of view, they
reminding.
become crazy.
Hard to remind someone who believes they know best.
I think we should always remember that no matter how much we've learned along the way, we can always learn more.
Though their duties are also greater, to the point where Ixion's role is to keep the light on and magic in the world. That is his task above all else.
And basically doesn't do much else.
Well, he's not allowed to do much else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
His responsibilities are to the wider universe, not just to the people on one world.
I do not hate or nor am I angry at Ixion. I understand what this world would be like without magic. However, Redrian has revealed that there is a compromise that allows Glantry to survive and for magic to stay in this land without being annihilated, and Ixion refuses to listen.
She sort of sits there and looks at you and says, half of those words didn't make sense to her.
I'm so sorry. Has Redrian actually revealed himself as an immortal to the other mortals yet?
He can't.
He can't.
I think Calcrix was potentially giving away stuff, but obviously he couldn't actually, the immortal couldn't receive. But
Pause for a sec, Jeremy. The Dark Lady couldn't actually hear the words about Redrian and what Redrian had planned because of the fact that that's relating to stuff that the gods have deemed forbidden for those to pass on.
Yep. So
and we were thinking that
only someone
Calcrix couldn't have said it.
Only someone.
Ariadne
Calcrix can clearly say it.
she
The
can't
other
hear it.
person can't hear it.
Yeah.
The only people who can learn to hear it are those who Redrian has told.
Yeah.
Sorry, Calcrix shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, the fact that she did say it doesn't actually matter.
It just sounds like rah 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 rah.
No,
Exactly.
it's basically like nothing's been said, and
Yeah.
it
The thing
just
is-
comes across as
See
confusing.
Yeah.
her confusion, Calcrix.
Yeah.
Or more likely Calcrix's player who the last time we talked about Redrian and all of this
Yeah.
stuff was many months ago, and
Yeah.
I've got zero chance in heck of remembering.
Drazzle just pats her hand and says, "You'll find out when it's time."
She says that there are often compromises, and she's hoping that she can help reveal those compromises to make sure that we don't go to one extreme or the other. That said, Drazzle said that you might be able to give me information about how the Master has cheated and taken on the form of a Shadow Dragon.
Well,
Is this your realm?
she knows that he has taken on the form of a shadow dragon, but that wouldn't be cheating. That would just be his power.
Right.
He has tried to take on the form of a shadow dragon, but has not achieved this yet.
Right.
So he's tried but not succeeded just yet.
He can do it partially for a short time, but not permanently.
Mm-hmm.
And you may not know this, but what does that mean for those of us trying to stop him from achieving his goals?
He is definitely quite powerful in the entropy domain.
He's always been very focused on gaining power in the entropy domain, considering his interest in the undead and using the instruments that he uses to
And and the powers of a shadow dragon will give him power in that domain. Because it is the powers of the border of life and death.
Does
Yeah.
this mean we're on a higher timeline to stop him from becoming or being more proficient at being a shadow dragon?
She says she can't give you any answer on that one because that would be changing your future.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer anything that
Yeah.
you can't.
But she expects that someone who can challenge the dark will be able to stand up to him. Though he does also incorporate time and water into his powers.
Yeah.
I am learning about time and water. I've got this great book on water. It's very draining to read at times.
And it changes.
It does.
And she says, before you get too comfortable, I believe you have a pressing engagement elsewhere. As you see a red door open up in one of the blue walls.
I just want to thank her for her time. And I hope that we will achieve some kind of peace like we have between Denegoth and Wendar, but between Ixion and Glantry.
Hopefully in time, she says.
Yes.
As she fades away. After giving you a brief hug.
Calcrix hugs her back and then falls on the floor when she disappears.
Yep.
Okay, so while the others are in the library, they hear a faint alarm getting louder and louder as a red glow is coming out from the main room.
Okay, go to the main room.
I'll wake up Pat from his reading nap and say, hey, we gotta get going.
Yes. There is something up.
And as you make it to the room, Drazzle says time to fix the sheet.
Okay.
And points at the door.
Okay.
Alright,
We
well,
have
I guess
agreement things to hand out.
As he stretches his hand out, you see a double-bladed battle axe appear in his hand.
Okay.
Okay, I think that means get some things out and ready.
Calcrix
Yes.
looks at Drazzle and goes, should I be using my swordy thing? Or should I get training in that first?
Training?
Drazzle says, see what works.
Lonnie will tell Calcrix, hold tight, poke him with the pointy end.
No? Okay.
I mean, it's safe.
Well,
Hands
yeah,
are
works
always
as well.
very near her daggers. But can I ask if I
Yes.
found any information about the crystal dagger?
You did not. But there were all these different things about various aspects of your life where Drazzle intervened to make things happen.
Right.
Past or future as well?
If you'd read your future, you wouldn't be allowed out of the tower.
Okay, so past.
Yeah. Until it were no longer your future.
Yes.
Yes. Hmm.
Anything particular stand out to me?
He was the reason the circus picked you.
Right.
It's not your natural talent. It's because a certain blue dragonborn shoved you into the circus.
She then turned out to be worthy of the talent expectation.
And he is a secondary benefactor of the circus that is unwritten.
Okay. Probably something to keep under your hat.
Yeah, no, this is interesting, considering the name that I picked for her true name.
He tells them everywhere to go. Where they're needed most.
Mm-hmm.
Drazzle telling people where to go from day one.
And they -1 him. Start that before you're born.
Well, he did it before he was
Yes.
which is always interesting. How old are you? I'm 13. How many years have you been doing this?
168.
You mean he's a legitimate 40-10 type person?
Yes.
Well, technically I think he's 15 because he was 2 years old when they met him in the first year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have no problem with this. I'm just intrigued.
Mm.
And at some point, you and I are going to talk her true name.
Okay, so as you get down there, you see Drazzle gesture urgently towards the door.
Yep.
Time to go.
Seika sees the double-bladed axe, hood up, daggers out, steps through, and scanning immediately for shadows.
Okay. Apparently there are lots of shadows as you have stepped out between the feet of a huge construct.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
fun.
Lots of shadows.
Well, the closest one she's disappearing into.
You're already standing in it.
Well, she hides. Gets out of the way of the door and hides.
It's one humongous shadow.
As long as it's not a very large construct with 1 foot ready to go squish.
Okay.
I mean, her perception is high enough. She would know that.
I'm guessing we are on. As we go through, we are under the feet of a construct. What else is happening? Are we in the middle of the battle?
As you all come in and the door closes behind you, you hear a loud boom from above as the construct seems to be firing on the city of Draghin.
Oh.
With balls the size of probably a horse.
Ooh. Ow. Who else is around?
Looking around in all directions, you can see Master's forces.
And
Spread
we're in the
out.
middle of that.
Is this the largest construct we can see?
You're standing under the large construct.
Is there any
it
other
is-
big ones?
It is huge in size.
And are there other constructs in the vicinity?
It seems to be the only one in the vicinity.
Right.
Okay.
Apparently, they were having trouble with the others. You were told that you didn't expect any of the constructs to get moving for quite some time, at least until the 15th.
Right. But they got one going.
So we cheated. Okay, so what I'm guessing is we got to find the weak points on this thing and take it down.
I was going to say, so when you say huge, how tall are we talking about?
Okay, so it is probably, if I put it into feet, I'd put it at about 30 to 40 feet in height, at about maybe 25 feet wide, with the legs on each side taking up about a 10 by 5 square.
Right. So even for it, those balls are big.
At the moment,
And it seems to be doing the equivalent of after a shot, putting its cannon into the ground and drawing up another shot.
Right.
Is it shooting chunks of the ground?
It seems to be forming the ground into a shot and then firing it.
Yeah.
Fun.
in comparison, and this is at the moment just a theoretical question. Calcrix she goes up to huge, and then is it gigantic?
Well, you go from large to huge, and then I think that's gigantic after that.
Is it gargantuan?
Gargantuan.
Yeah.
In comparison to say the gargantuan form, how much bigger is this form? Just for my brain to.
Well, it's considered a huge construct, but you are slightly smaller than it, but you probably have more mass
Right. Okay.
because it's spread out over long bits.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Captain is immediately going to be take I believe action to climb up towards the effectively head type stuff there.
Well, I'm going to
And
ask
to start
people
off.
to
Yep.
have an initiative check
Yep.
to see when you go and what you do.
Initiative.
Absolutely.
Initiative is based off perception, is it?
If you can justify perception, which is the base one, you can do it. If you can't, then you basically pick something that. So Seika would be picking stealth as Seika's one because Seika had said, "I'm stealthing."
Yeah.
I'm in darkness anyway, so I
Yeah.
actually get advantage on that
Yes. That's why
because it's stealth check.
stealth is on.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
I knew I was going into
bonuses.
combat.
So
So, has anyone rolled their initiative yet?
I got it.
40 for Dracula.
20, you said?
40.
40.
Oh,
Obviously, Dracula's going, I've had enough, I'm going to take this down.
That's right.
22 for Lonnie.
Look at the D10.
They found the help for draw attention to it. The dark
right. Perception as well, to see what's going on, and not the best of checks. So don't get that. Yeah.
I got 32.
32 for Seika.
I get a whole 13.
13 for Llewell. Obviously,
Actually,
you're letting everyone else tell.
Sorry,
take the lead.
if I'm using perception, it goes to 17. But
I rolled
yeah, it's
badly.
not the best.
33.
33 for Calcrix.
Yeah.
I rolled badly.
What about Father Pat?
My dex is good, but it's not amazing. What was that?
I think that was just him turning his mic on.
Yeah. So the construct that we're seeing in the show, it's actually attacking Darrakan. Is it appear to be part of Master's forces, or is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the Master's forces.
There's also the fun of we're in the Master's forces, which means getting to safety is going to be fun.
Yeah. So
Like, I could do it.
We've been told to fix the mistake and we've appeared under a construct.
Yes.
yeah, I know. I was thinking
This is
about
the
the best
mistake.
way to fix said mistake.
Blow up the construct.
I do believe banishment is one of my
Is it
spells.
distractable?
Yes.
The construct, or is there any way we can distract it? Or
Well, firstly, I want your initiative so we can tell when people are going.
Yes.
Yeah. So you need
Right,
to do your initiative.
I'll get the dice then. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hold a minute.
If you can't find a dice, I'm sure somebody at the table can roll for you.
Oh, I've got a whole bag of dice here. That's going to go to the big room to get them.
Yeah.
How did Draconema get 40?
Because he has a crazy initiative.
I'm actually,
Oh! I have plus 5, 37.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a plus 5 to initiative. I got 37. I'm like, I'm
I'm
not
on
going
25 on my dice, so I'm just 15.
You got 25 on your dice?
Because he got an upgrade.
I've got to say, you've got a D8 for perception expertise.
Okay, so. Look like Dimitri is first.
Dracula, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Dracula is first.
Who knows? Dimitri does random stuff all the time. He'll be with us.
He should have still here and wherever. As I said, he's going for effectively going straight up the construct so we can get to what he hopes is a nice spot to chop off the head or the weapon or whatever the effective place is.
Okay, give me a acrobatics check to get up it with
He's
parkour.
got a 60-foot climb speed.
Okay.
So I'm figuring that he can probably go up quite easily. I can make it acrobatic if you like.
I would prefer a check because it's not a stationary thing.
Yep.
And may start trying to throw you off, depending on each initiative check.
31.
Okay, so yes, you do manage to get yourself up the leg. Finding hard to find a definitive head
Right.
because it doesn't seem to have a neck or anything that resembles a humanoid form.
Time for the arm then.
Okay. Well, that's the point being that, yeah, if Dracula starts from the top and Marty starts on the bottom, we should meet in the middle.
Okay.
Is there something you can see through, even if it's just like one circle that looks a bit like an eye?
Give me an attack roll.
Well, that'd be something you I'm going
15,
last.
27.
Okay, your weapon bounces off.
Well, poo.
Okay, so that brings us to Seiko.
Is there a shadow somewhere near the top?
No.
He's up
What's
there.
the highest shadow?
Highest shadow is underneath, not on it. It's lit up.
Oh, that's a
How
poo.
tall is it?
30,
Yeah.
40 feet.
Yeah.
30, 40 feet. Because I can teleport to a shadow 60 feet away.
Yeah, but
And it's not nighttime, is it?
Whether it's nighttime or not, it has no shadow on it.
yeah, I
'Cause
can
it
tell my
was-
shadow to get up there, but that means you're waiting for my action.
It creates a shadow underneath, but it doesn't actually have a shadow on it.
Yes.
You think that was a design choice?
Yeah.
So I can do search as a bonus action.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
From where I wanted to get up higher, but I can't. I could climb, but that's. I think if I can teleport, because this is a movement thing. If I can teleport to another shadow a little further away and do a search to see if I can see a weakness or an eye or something, I can.
Mm-hmm. So you go to do a teleport?
Okay.
This could be a very innocent question. You don't have to feel bad anytime you question something.
Do I know of any reason I shouldn't teleport in the Master's area?
Well, you've never heard of anyone
We don't
teleporting
know.
out.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one's ever got out to tell anybody about what's in there. So, yeah.
Can I just stealth to a nearby shadow? Like, I can stealth my normal movement.
Yes, you can stealth.
Okay, can I stealth to a nearby shadow?
Okay, you stealth to under a skeletal horse.
Oh,
yeah.
not the best.
I am in shadow.
Yeah. Well,
Most things can't
presumably
see me.
No.
Like, literally, that is what I'm
No,
built
yeah.
for.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Can things that sense life forms still see you?
I don't know.
Because I believe you're hidden from perception, but not for life sense.
Yeah. If it's a spell effect, then you need
It's-
different things for that.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
It's a rogue
No,
feature.
their spell
Yeah.
effect.
I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
dealt with that before.
Yeah. Mundane stealth, even with boosts on it, isn't going to work against magical
Like, it
detections.
wouldn't work with blindside.
Or
But
tremor sense.
No.
or tremor sense. Or, like...
Well, I'm not certain whether in level up you can do it, but I know Pathfinding you can do specific things to the road to actually make your stealth work against other senses.
I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah,
That's
the
where
point is-
Pathfinder's a little grittier.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, you have to have actually done that.
Yeah, totally. You don't get specific feats or skills.
That's what I'm
to take
saying.
that.
That's what I'm saying. You have to have actually done that.
I don't know of
And-
anything I have that would hide the fact that I'm alive.
Yeah.
Magic does that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you're hiding under a skeletal horse.
I'm not really concerned about the skeletal horse right now. I'm more concerned about searching the construct.
Okay, so give me a perception check as you look at it from here.
It's an investigation.
Investigation check then.
A big difference for me, because one's wisdom, one's intelligence.
One's generally wisdom and one's generally intelligence.
Yes.
Yes. Uh, 30.
30. Okay, looking it over, there doesn't appear to be any shadowy spots at all on its form.
I wasn't looking for shadowy spots.
Then what are you looking for?
I'm looking for weaknesses, eyes, something we can use.
Looking at it from the way it's poised at the moment, the weakest part seems to be the legs, because that seems to be where a majority of the movement is.
Right.
Okay.
And they also appear to be the thickest part of them.
Great.
It looks like a equivalent of a walking cannon.
Well, he's a walking cannon. So yeah.
Okay.
I still have an action.
What is your action?
I am going to...
And from the perspective of looking at it, it has no specific weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see how it aims. Oh no, because it's controlled telepathically. Okay, I am going to... Because I can use... If I move with my action, can I remain stealthed?
Not necessarily.
Because I've got a thing where if I start my turn in shadow and I end my turn in shadow, I remain as stealth.
So you should be able to if you can remain in shadow.
As long as I end my turn in shadow. It specifically doesn't, like, it's
You can,
just checking, because I know you're a thing about words. It doesn't say I have to stay in shadow for the whole turn.
Yeah.
If I start my turn and end my turn in shadow, I'm still hidden.
Yeah.
So I would like to run back to onto the construct near one of them.
Okay, so
And
as you
end
go
in
to
shadow.
run, you appear to have triggered an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
From the dead horse then?
As you see a scythe come down for you. Going for an armor class of 30.
Yep, just give me a second.
Wasn't he? I hope it wasn't me.
I
No,
can
that
uncanny
was on
dodge. So I can uncanny dodge, which halves the damage because it is going to hit me. And oh no! I can use my agility training.
Yes, you would have had to have used it first.
Damn it.
You didn't call it.
Sorry, I will
The
remember that.
point of having those things is you have to call it.
Yeah.
And you may have triggered from leaving the construct originally
Right.
because they were, and it's only catered for a one bit.
I'm just checking to see.
So it is. I did know you had it, but again, it's up to you to use it before.
Okay, I have a reaction with one of my combat maneuvers. Redirect. Your opponent's blow is not simply turned away, but reoriented entirely to force into inflicting a wound against a foe unfortunate enough to be nearby. When you are hit with a melee weapon attack, you can use a reaction to force the attacker to make an intelligence saving throw. On a failure, you take no damage and the attack targets another creature within 5 feet.
So you spend the exertion.
Yeah. Like, I'll take the hit if I need to, but...
But he fails the check.
Okay, so that is 24.
Okay, it doesn't fail the check. But I do have uncanny dodge, so I half the damage.
Is uncanny dodge isn't a reaction?
No, that's an auto.
It's
that's
just
a passive.
an auto thing, it's a
Oh,
passive.
good. Just making sure we're not stacking reactions.
Yeah.
No, I did try to check that before. Well, it's just when you are hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Uncanny dodge is a passive rogue thing.
Actually, no, it is a reaction. So I will
Oh.
take the full damage.
Sorry, you've got two types of uncanny dodge there. One boosts the other one.
I will take the full damage.
So that is 31 necrotic damage.
I have resistant. I have the thing where I reduce necrotic damage.
Very useful.
Damage reduction, so -3, so 29. No, 31. 31 minus 3 is 28. So 28 minus 12 is 16.
Yes. And now you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Secondary effects.
Necrotic damage.
I'm gonna take whatever it does to me. Unless it's something I have a resistance to.
We shall find out.
We shall.
Okay, come on, Grog.
And I'm
You're
going to
good with
start spending
Constitution.
all my time healing, aren't I?
Yep. 13.
Okay, you find your foot pinned to the ground with the scythe through it.
Again.
He had a pin effect. It's one of the. It's like that come over here effect.
Yeah.
It's like nope, you don't get. It's that nope, you don't get to go away.
Yes.
I should have just attacked him instead of trying to move.
Yeah.
You didn't know he had a reaction.
Am I in a shadow?
Not now.
Okay.
He got it as you were leaving the horse.
Yes. Yes. One of my group has a mount that can do a pin effect. It's a Triceratops.
Which is a very nice pin effect.
Pin!
Or just sit on.
Do I have the free action to yell?
You can yell, yes.
I yell in these guys' directions.
Yeah.
No. Go for the legs!
Not sweep the legs?
No.
No, it'll fall on me.
Well,
I was
considering
already
that
thinking that, but
I was
let's
thinking...
have confirmation.
Yes, I am not going to use one of my secondary effects on my Eldritch Blast, because if I'm standing underneath it and I fire upwards, I don't want to be doing the knockback effect, because that throws the thing 60 feet in the air, then it lands on us.
What I wanted to do was teleport onto the top of the thing and then
Yeah.
try and do a search from up there.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
But
so
you're having a more interesting time right now.
that brings us to Calgrix.
Just
if it wants a melee fight, I'll give it a melee fight.
what all of these mean. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this turn. But Deadly Tail, it says attack bonus plus 11, and it says 4 times damage plus 3b.
Bludgeoning.
I don't know what. Oh, bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
So that's like 1, 2, 3, just 3 points.
4 dice plus
presume.
3, and then bludgeoning.
And then, so I presume plus 3p will be
Piercing.
and then
So
plus
the
4
three-
S will
the-
be
Slashing.
The
Slashing.
the plus 3 is your strength. The slashing is your dex, or it should be.
okay.
So that's what that means. It's your damage dice plus your ability modifier.
So, I presume Calcrix was her normal size leaving the thing, so she would have to cast enlarge to size up.
Do you wish to do that to go up to with the heightened?
Thank you.
Well, she's planning on using her tail to whack the legs, and I presume the larger she is, the harder she'll hit.
That is correct.
So the answer is yes to all. So level 2.
If you look at in your feats, you have adjusted damage based on your size. I can look it up if you want.
I'll do the enlarged bit first.
Because this is where it gets complex with Calcrix.
I believe that is an action to do so.
Yes. So I can increase. I believe I'm able to use when using a 4th level spell slot, I can increase 2 size categories instead of just 1.
That was the heightened I said.
Yes.
So you increase your size
So
twice.
that makes me huge now.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a bonus action at all, or room to use
You would
my
have
tail?
you would have a bonus action if some of your attacks can be done as a bonus.
I think claws can be.
I think with the deadly tail.
She can do a claw as a bonus action if she's already attacked in that round.
Okay.
Because it's a light weapon, and light weapons cannot be used in exclusion of other attacks.
Right.
It's a rather specific thing of having a extra attack with a light weapon.
You got plenty of spells that are bonus action.
Though if she cast a spell, she could do it as an attack as long as the spell was an attack. It's knowing the intricacies of how they make their ruling.
How does one quickly figure out which one's the bonus action that one can take?
Give me a second. So you'd have to do it 5th level or below because of your downtime.
Okay. wasn't actually listed down here for as an attack or bonus or reaction.
I know in practice I get one, but it wasn't written up. But
Okay,
when we've done it once before, I was able to do it.
Look at my notes because I have different notes for Galbrix.
You talked me through it, but it might be claws rather than tail.
Yeah, your claws I think are a bonus action, but I think what Martin was saying,
I just want to do it correctly.
just trying to find where Deadly Tail is. I can't see it, which is silly.
You can do the tail as a bonus action. It's explicitly written as bonus action.
I thought tail was including that.
Why can I not see it on your feeds?
Although technically claws gives me a plus 15, whereas tail only gives me a plus 11. I presume in terms of an attack, I can swipe at the legs with my claws.
Well, technically, it should be the same as your claw attack.
Well, it says the bite's plus 11, the claws are plus 15, and the tail is plus 11.
Because it was strength, not dex.
Dex is only 1 point higher, so the numbers don't match up.
Is there secondary attack type modifiers?
No, there are no secondary attack modifiers. The attacks are technically done the same.
This is why I always end up asking Martin, because
Okay,
I
so it is
quickly make
4
mistakes.
plus 3 makes it 7.
Don't forget she's got expertise in natural weapons.
So that would be 11 on your D20 plus. I think that's what all there is. I just need to check the mastery.
If it's expertise, it's double proficiency.
So you have advantage on the attack.
Isn't that mastery?
She has mastery.
Mastery, okay, so it's the
Yeah.
magic she's got expertise on. It's advantage and double proficiency then.
So it's plus 11, you get to roll twice.
And the sizes you gave me for her.
Not quite a 20, 19.
19's still pretty good.
So that's 30. Do I have to roll the second one just in case?
You do, in case you get a 20.
True. Unlikely, but 17.
I was gonna say wait for it to happen.
19's pretty good. That's a high roll.
So that's 30.
I'll take that any day. So that's 30.
Okay, so on 30 you will be doing 8d8 damage.
8d8 damage. Well, that gets a good.
Well, actually, it should be. Sorry, I was reading the thing differently. It is. Sorry, it's d12. It's 5d12.
I was gonna say
5d12 damage?
Yes.
plus. I was gonna say the damage you've put in for the size up doesn't include tail. You've given me claws and bite.
That's because that was for those specific abilities. The tail literally says what it does. It's not a feat. Let me just check to make sure
Another
I've got it
limb.
right.
Yeah, but when you've sized up, the damage would increase, wouldn't it?
Okay, so it is 6d12.
Ooh.
So it's basically, it's d12 for being huge. Then for each size category over, it increases the overall dice by 1, not the base dice. Otherwise, it would be
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it would be quite a lot. That'd
And that
be
includes
8d12, which would be
The mastery.
yes, that is the
Yep.
mastery. Because the
That's
base
why there's so
is
many
the
dice.
base without the mastery is a d12.
Yep. And then it's plus 3, which is her strength.
Her strength is plus 3, yes.
And that would be bludgeoning. So 6d12 plus 3 bludgeoning.
So it was 16, 12 plus 3. It's 54 damage.
And 54 damage.
So
Okay, so you
claws
do.
might have been better.
You wouldn't have been able to do the claws as a bonus action.
You can do that after you've done an attack action.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Which also makes it a lot easier to make sure it's not just it's following the rules correctly.
So Calcrick
Yes.
slices up and then smacks at its legs with her tail.
So it was 54 damage, you say?
Yes.
Okay, so you do see it dent with Calcrix's swag.
Ding.
Cool.
Decked.
Dent.
Dent.
Does
So
it
there was-
open any
DENT.
seams or anything?
Yeah.
What was that?
Does it look like it opens any seams or anything?
Does not look like it's open
It's
seams.
not creating a weakness.
It looks like it is mostly cast pieces.
Okay. Which implies we could eventually crack it, but we'll probably do straight damage.
Which does
to it
bring
enough
us
to
to
do
Lani.
things.
As Calcrix does this, grow up, swing round, kathump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just double checking some things. We are looking up. I saw that tail go kaplunk, and there's no external hydraulics or any joints.
That's
Yeah.
what I was looking for.
It doesn't look like it is purely mechanical.
Well,
It so you
It's
sort of
so-
feels like it's hunks of metal animated by magic.
So it's a golem,
yeah, a metal
basically.
golem.
Yeah, it's a metal golem. There's no joints to really target. It's moving, bending bits of metal.
That's what I was looking
Yeah.
for. Was
Yeah.
any joints, any
Yeah.
hydraulics, anything like that.
Yep. And it's a golem, so that says no.
I mean, my instinct is to smack a thing.
So smack it.
Well, yeah.
Smack a thing may not be the most effective.
But that's okay. I'm just double checking. Safe.
It's a
I
good
feel
start. I
like
think.
smacking it is what you do, though. I
Yeah.
have 3 attacks as my basis for that.
I'm an idiot. I could have used 2's bonus actions and disengaged.
Yes, you
I'm
could
an
have.
idiot.
But you never learn until you make the mistake. And then you go, but making that mistake again.
I was scanning through all my stuff going, what have I got?
We did have people say they were looking forward to a fight.
And
I
there
do.
it
I
is.
am looking forward to a fight. I'm
And
just...
here it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit things. Because...
What weapon are you using?
A biffer.
Been so long since I've been in a fight, I can't remember all my combat stuff.
Something that is effective against golems. Would that be the... Would Radiant Damage be effective in this?
You'd think
No,
radiant damage would be effective.
Alright. Looks like we're gonna go all lightsabery on this thing.
Sounds fair.
See what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Nah. Alright.
Biff.
We are going to be hitting this thing. First one is 24.
Your 24 glances off.
Yep. We'll go with...
Can I just let everybody know the people within my command presence of 30 feet, if they want to take a -5 on their hit roll, they get an extra 2d6 of damage.
Oh,
cool.
I wish I'd known that, because
I
would definitely roll an extra...
35.
30
You have more than this guy.
Okay. So that is...
Yeah, we don't know. We know it's
Yeah.
7.
higher than 24,
Yeah. Armor class on that thing
but
can be
lower
pretty
than
chunky.
30.
Ah, okay.
So,
Well,
Yeah.
that demon on 27, I think, at least.
So it's a higher than 27 and lower than 30.
Right.
Is that why I
Cool.
just hit it with my tail? That way I know I hit it?
Yeah. Well, it means you can go, right, that's that easy to hit. I'm going to go for the funky hit next time. Or not.
31 damage.
Okay.
And that's the second hit. I have a third one.
With the radiant.
With Radiant.
Okay, you hear it scream out in pain.
Cool, I'm going to keep hitting it.
the light in it flickers.
Hell yeah, I'm going to keep hitting
Oh,
it. Okay.
that thing's occupied.
Yeah. Well, everything's operated
How much
by
damage was it
soul.
again?
31
Yeah.
total.
Stuff.
Yes. But there's nothing
And
we can do about this at the moment.
Lani recognizes the voice.
Oh.
As?
Someone you know. You're not quite sure who.
Well, I know that the souls of people
Are
of the
used.
fallen are being used, and so as much as it is hurting them, it is.
You're freeing them. Think of
I
it
am
that way.
freeing them. It's essentially like their souls are already lost, isn't it? Like once they are
They have
released.
recovered. The parties have recovered a soul from a warforged before.
Ooh.
How did we do that?
Ripped out the core.
Ripped out the core.
So I gotta figure out where this core is.
It'll
Okay.
be
Okay. Well, first
either in
things
the head or
first.
the
Get
center of
this
the
to
chest.
stop moving is the first goal, and then
Yes.
we can try to find the core. But anyway, I'm gonna hit this thing again and my goal is to hobble this thing in whatever way. So like, I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to hobble it. So, all right.
take
that
out one. Everyone aim
was-
at one knee.
What was that one? Math was hard.
What am I mathing?
Oh no! Don't I get? I'm crit on 19, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes, I do have that.
You have the mastery stuff.
So anyway, I got a 19, which acts as a natural 20 for me. That is 36 in total.
So you still have to hit for it to be a crit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just makes it
Exactly
a hit.
right. Like so, 36 though.
That is a crit.
It is a crit. So it is. I do my damage times it by 2. Okay. What is it? 45 times 2 is 90 total of radiant damage.
Okay. It literally goes dark for a moment.
Well,
And then flicks back on again with the bit shaky.
Bit shaky.
gave it a good stunning.
I will.
Oh, you don't think it's stunning. You think the soul's getting ripped asunder.
Oh.
Radiant damage against a soul.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Ouch.
The last time we ripped the core out?
Yeah.
So I
wish
guess.
could remember last time.
It would have been in the first or second year of the war. One of the characters got taken by the master and came back as a warforged.
Okay.
And the party ripped the soul out and returned it.
What was that?
Yeah. When a TV flickers and goes out for a bit, it all comes down into a center. Did the light or the dark come down into a center and then flicker back out, or so?
To help.
The bigger section of the above that has a cannon attached to it is where it all seemed to go to.
Okay.
So somewhere in the center of it.
It's like a big central ball.
Yeah.
The legs and the arm are attached to it.
With movement, I will still remain.
Close to it.
I'll remain close to it, but in a spot that I would be able to. Hopefully not get kicked. I
Not
guess. I don't know.
stumpy.
And calling out to everyone, Warforged, it's a soul we know, it's a soul I know, Radiant stuff helps.
Then it's a little.
Well, if Radiant helps.
Well, Radiant destroys the soul.
Radiant
So
destroys
we
it.
probably
but
don't want to do that. I'll go stick the
if we
force
want
in,
to
but
free it, we want to try and find the core.
You would expect most magic would destroy the soul.
Has it stopped firing at Darrakan while it's fighting us?
It hasn't had a go.
so we don't know yet.
If we have to choose between Darrakan or the soul,
Yes.
By the way, everybody gets an extra. These guys will do initiative in case it does go ahead of them.
Right. Cool.
The only person that's ahead of is Father Pat.
Yeah, you got 6 total. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You got all those cool things that you do. I could swap my initiative with anybody. I'm allowed to do it, but I think you're going to get rather crazy like against your initiative rolls.
Quite probably. Quite probably.
You don't need to heal me.
I was about to say, can I see Seika? Answer is almost definitely no.
You know,
So I
Oh
couldn't
no,
help-
I'm not shadowed at the moment. I'm not hidden.
She's pinned to the ground.
I'm pinned to the ground by a guy
Yeah,
and a
but
horse.
you may have been pinned in shadow. I was checking for that.
No, I asked.
Yeah.
She's just got out of the shadow and got pinned.
But you're, apart from being pinned, you're
Looks like
healthy
she's
enough to
being
get-
pinned by a Death Knight.
Yeah. So, just flat out Eldritch Blast then.
At the Death Knight?
3 shots at the golem in the left knee, because it's right there, and the other 3 at the Death Knight. Because I can. Yeah. His versus arm class, though, is going to get a bit interesting.
See, this is an interesting place for me to be in because I have bonuses to necrotic, and a lot of my damage is necrotic. But they're also going to have resistance to necrotic, so
Yeah.
it's a balanced.
I'll absolutely
Yeah.
be resistant to necrotic.
Yeah. Or it will heal. Or both. Right. So, 19 on the dice. I think that makes it a crit from my mastery. Sorry. No, my crit lists as 1 or 20. So I don't get the 19-ish. However, that takes it to 35, so that's definitely a hit.
That's a hit.
So it's 35 damage.
What's the type of damage?
I'm doing force at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did that damage?
Yes.
Right. Because I can't change the type between hits, but I can between casts. So
This is the construct.
this is on the construct. Right. 25? Probably not.
That will miss.
Yep.
Bounce off.
Yep. And that's lower again, so that's also a miss.
How
Right.
low? How low?
I rolled a 4.
Yes.
So that's 19.
That's a 19. It reflects.
Oh no!
That's why I was asking.
Ouch. Ow. Okay.
So 1 hit on it, 1 hit on you.
And the
Which is 35 force.
Yes.
I'll take that.
With no knockback though. I'm not going to throw myself back over there.
I didn't think it was actually going to reflect on anyone, but hey.
Hey, I get
It
to roll a
happens.
4 for you. If I got a 1, it would have been nice for me, but hey. Alright, so the other one's on the Death Knight. That's a crit, because I rolled a 1. I also get
You
inspiration.
don't like the fact he's got a hit with that.
Pardon?
You still have to hit.
He's what's the total?
The total on the roll is 16.
16. Okay.
But
But it's an
16 will
automatic
hit
crit.
the
it says crit
Oh.
1 or 20. So,
16 will hit the Death Note.
yeah, on the Death Knight, yeah.
He doesn't actually care about dodging.
No, fair enough. So he's, yeah,
He's like, come at me, brah.
yep.
The more people feel like they're hurting him, the more he gets to hit them back.
Right. Yeah. So 21 for the second hit. And 28 for the third hit.
So
None of them are crits. Oh, sorry, the first one was a crit. The other two are.
So 27 on the
And this is force again?
Warforged. How much on the Death Knight?
Death Knight, there was 2 hits and a crit. The base hit is 35.
So it's
each.
140.
So the crit's double damage, isn't it?
70.
Yep.
And how much on yourself?
35 on me.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm guessing you don't have 200 something hit points, so.
I've got 100 of.
But I do think that's probably the first time in a long time the well's been hit by anything.
Yes. My defences are usually much better than that.
It's like, boom, bang.
Oh, you hit yourself this time.
Yes, well, that's the thing. The
Speaking
only time, it's like the third or fourth time in the entire campaign that I've actually been hit by anything. And it was me.
Actually true, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
My armor class is really good.
Grant said Father Pat gives you -5. Is that -5 off your hit points, and you get the extra?
If you minus 5 off your attack roll, you get the extra dice.
Oh, -5 off your attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. You would have missed if you would have used it on your tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the golem, it's not worth us doing that.
Is that something
Too
that
high.
you have to call before
Yeah.
you roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got to
Because
decide.
you can't just roll and go, hey, I'm going to
That's
take
like
five.
five.
why I
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
to clarify.
it's an area of effect equivalent of power blow.
It's much
You make
like
that choice.
the characters who have the agility training to avoid attacks of opportunity have to declare when they're using it.
Yeah.
And I've never
Because-
used it before, so
Yeah.
this is new to me.
Okay, so there is a crunching sound as the cannon starts coming back up.
Oh dear.
As it swings around.
Yes. By the way,
It's
how bad?
probably going to fire at Calcrix.
Yeah. How
She's
badly
the biggest
off?
threat.
How badly off does the Death Knight look, if at all?
Not at all.
He looks like death.
Okay, so
I know, but a
that
bit tatty
is
would have been
a natural 20.
Oh
Oh, ow.
Calcrix is going to lose a good
I was gonna
chunk
say-
of her 200 hit points.
no! I don't know if it's going to aim for you or it's going to aim for me, because I did
As
the most
it
damage.
swings
Oh, you
the...
did too.
It basically swings around in a quick swivel, hitting Calcrix, who was the biggest thing standing next to it.
Yep.
Alright, time to do healing spells then.
How much damage am I up for? Am I a flat 0?
27 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So minus 27.
That's not that
So
bad.
that makes it easy. It's 25 off my
Yeah, I got 2 low rolls.
Cool.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Luell gives us a plus 12 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, now I have to. So that's 20,
So it's
Which is a good
14.
point. Most of that 35 points was temporary hit points.
214. My brain's gonna break.
Okay, and then there is another shattering kaboom as it fires off what it's just extracted from the ground.
Okay.
Towards Darrican, or because it turned, it's firing at other stuff?
Still firing towards Darrican.
Yes, it just went through Calcrix doing it.
As basically you see it is arcing up and going over a mile in distance.
Okay. Ouchie.
As it's coming down, it's the flaming debris you remember seeing.
Oh, right.
Out of curiosity, this firing at it, does it
Just
seem like
double-checking the
it's
amount.
almost as if it's an order it can't stop? Rather than
It's most likely controlled.
yeah, most likely controlled that one. Because I don't know, I'm thinking.
I can't remember which night it is.
Calcrix's plan is to get in close and make a claw attack for a core.
I
And
can't,
hope she finds one.
I can't remember what night it is, but part of why the constructs are harder to use for the master is he controls them directly. That's why he can sit on an island in the middle of the lake, is that he's directly controlling things through telepathic.
So he's a drone pilot.
Which is why Calcrix wants to rip the core out of this one.
Yes.
As you see some of the metal on it untwist.
Okay.
That's good.
Untwist.
So,
Is that bits of it coming apart, or is it opening something up?
as in the, it seems to be repairing
I was
itself.
going to say it's a heal.
Right.
So it's
That's why.
trying to fix what damage was done to it. Okay.
You think, given time, it would be as if you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You're not sure how much you have to destroy to actually stop it doing so.
Or if there's some special attack we can use.
With the
If it's anything like an iron golem.
I was gonna say, with my attacks, was I getting through and making hollow points or not really?
You think all of it affected it. You don't think it's soaking any damage.
It
Right.
doesn't
Like,
seem to have like mechanics and stuff inside. It's
No.
like solid lumps of metal.
That's why I was saying it's a golem. But it's fixing damage that's taking. Can I make an Arcana check or equivalent?
On your turn, yeah.
On
As
my
we're
turn?
now on to Father Pat.
Yes.
Because it's good to
To
let
do-
people have their goes.
Oh, yeah.
What would Father Pat do to save the day?
Okay, first question for you. Looking at my sort of stuff. With the combat maneuvers, it has an action. Does that mean that takes up my 3 attacks, or it takes up one of my 3 attacks?
It will take up all of your attacks,
attacks.
because you can either have the multi-attack action, or you can have another action.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought was the case. Okay, that's how I thought it works. So basically, okay, all right.
If it says as an attack, then it's not taking up your action.
No. See, because for example, the back-to-back says choose an ally within 15 feet until the start of your next turn, as long as that ally remains within 5 feet of you and is able to take actions, and both of you are unmounted. You and your ally increase your AC by 2.
Yep.
In addition, each of you gets an extra reaction that can be used before the start of your next turn to either make an opportunity attack or activate a combat maneuver. So basically, there's no point doing that, because I'm giving up 3 attacks in order to get +2 to the armor class. If I understand that correctly.
Unless you're in a shield wall, which is what it's for.
Well, the other one's a shield, but I think Lani's the only one that might have a shield. Is that correct, Lani?
I have a shield.
I do have a shield. I currently do not have it drawn.
I thought Luell had a shield. I'm sure you
I
would.
was about to say, I do have
Okay. Alright.
I do have one, but I'm not going to be in melee.
We're going to make 3 attacks.
Is my shield, considering it's on my chest, is it considered permanently on?
But so when I have if I've got expertise in my weapon, that's the one die this show.
Yeah.
When I have weapon mastery, does that changes my critical die roll, doesn't it?
Depends on what level.
Yeah, it can do, but
Level
not
4.
always.
And for which weapon are we referring to here?
My longsword.
Longsword. Alright, just making sure I jump to the right thing.
Because I'm master longsword, that's all.
Yeah.
Longsword. Master. Okay, so if you get a natural 1, it's the same as rolling a 2. It's no downgrade, no miss.
But the crit is still a 20, is that correct?
And 10 over the target number is a critical hit.
10 over crit, okay, alright. Well, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. There we go. I'll roll a 3 dice anyway, and we'll work out what we do with them.
So are we going to go for 2-handed or 1-handed?
One-handed sword, I rolled a natural 20 anyway for the first one.
And what does that come out as?
That's what I'm trying to work out. Just give me half a minute. Plus 20, plus 15 is 35. Yeah, that's going to be 35.
So that will be a
Yes.
crit.
Okay, so I'm just working through this thing.
should have touched the Death Knight instead of trying to remember if I thought about it.
Okay. So damage that's the 3d8 double, is that correct? The critical?
Mm-hmm.
There should be 48.
48, okay. Right. So 48, definitely 5d8, so that's according to the character sheet here, so 6, 12, 13, 15 plus 9 is 22, the first strike.
Was that did you multiply that by 2?
I had a plus 9, because my character sheet says plus 5d8 damage time plus 9 strength, so it's... Oh, you got double the critical room, so
Yes.
So 44.
So it's double the dice roll, which was 13, so it's 26.
It's double the final result, not you add it all up and then double it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's 44 then.
Yeah. It simplifies things greatly.
Yeah, okay, the second one is a 1, which means it's a 2, so 2 plus 15 is going to be a miss, no matter how I look at it.
So you got a 15, then it bounces back on you, you hit yourself.
Oh, that's
Roll.
a bit. Can I get a reaction? Can I take the reaction on that then? Because I get a reaction to avoid being attacked, but I think that's fine.
It's not an attack. It's literally the blade strikes you coming off the
creature. There's some
creature.
damage on that.
Yeah.
So offense.
Yes, it's a reflection effect, not an attack.
11, 18,
Otherwise, it would be going against your armor class, not just hitting.
24, 33. I did more damage myself than I did me. Okay, 33 to me, that's the second attack.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not considered a crit, so that's a good thing.
No.
Yes, that's a good
And the
one.
last attack was another crit, actually 20. 20, 27, 36, 72 for the third attack. Uh, 36 on me, and 72 and 32 and 44 on it, so that's what?
Okay, it's taken a lot of damage.
Oh.
And you start to hear the sounds of gears grinding, even though you didn't think there were gears in it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah. You got things I might get to do, just give me half a minute.
Is that just one of your attacks or all three?
Yeah.
That was my 3 attack, I'm trying to use my bonus action.
It won't let me go.
Oh, okay. So because I scored 2 critical hits, any ally within reach of the same creature can use their reaction to make an opportunity attack against it. So you guys will sort out who wants to do that. I guess that's a bonus action, but I think that's only one. That's only one critical hit, not the 2. Is that correct?
you got 2 critical hits.
Yeah, but it says when you score a critical hit against a creature, an ally within reach of the same creature can use their reaction to make an opportunity attack against it.
It's yeah.
Well,
So everyone gets 2 chances,
But Jeremy, before you go down that path, what do you need to do to activate it?
It's a bonus action stance.
Okay, so did you get into the stance beforehand?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't, because it's one of those, you can only go into the stance when you score a critical hit, otherwise you're not in the stance.
Does it actually specify you must go into the stance to? You must be. Sorry, it's
All it says is when you score a critical hit against a creature, an ally within reach of the same creature can use their reaction to make an opportunity attack against
Right.
it.
So it's
So you actually use the bonus action to go into the stance. So
is it automatic?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Which is the actual combat maneuver?
Legion stance.
Legion stance.
Second one, not level 1.
And what type? What is the Legion stance from?
Second not.
Sanguine Knot. Legion stance. Bonus action to go into the stance. So
Right, yeah.
you have to have done it before you do it.
You go into the stance.
When you score a critical hit against a creature,
Yeah.
after you've started the stance, it's like the Seika not doing the agility training that lets you get out of reach. You have to have done it before you did the attack.
I see what you do.
Hold on, we can't hear either of you.
So what I was saying is, it's something you have. A stance has to be used before you get the benefits of the stance. If you,
Okay.
So you need to have gone into Legion stance beforehand. You can only have one stance active at a time.
But you hold it until later.
But it's active until you say you drop the stance.
Yep. All the fight ends.
Okay, but that means I'm using my bonus action before my actions, correct?
That would be correct.
Okay, done.
But you can do
Okay.
You're using bonus action at the start of the combat.
That's what he was saying before. Yes.
Yeah.
You've got to. Yeah. The stance is something you're in that allows you to give people a bonus when you get crits. That's what it's for.
But you have to have done it before you attacked.
Yeah.
You can enter it now, so next time you get a crit,
Yeah.
but it will take you one exertion point to do so.
Which is normal.
Okay.
Yes.
But granting the bonus to other creatures doesn't cost you anything once you're in it.
Yeah. That's what stances are for. It's something you get into that then other things happen from.
Okay, alright, well in that case, it's simply to be needing to have used my bonus action to go into Legion stance, because as I understand it, that means next round,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my bonus action back again. It's not burning up
Yeah.
my stand. It's
No,
not burning up my
no.
bonus action, just burning up the first one.
You stay in the stance until the end
Right,
of the
done.
fight.
Okay, I'm in the bonus action then.
It-
Bonus action in the Legion.
It's like a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to the Death Knight. Okay, so it is casting a spell through the scythe at Seika.
Okay.
Seika gets to make another Constitution saving throw.
Not my strength.
Because he's already got you stabbed, so he doesn't need to hit you.
I wish you the best. Is the best I can do.
I mean,
Yeah.
14?
Okay, on a 14, he. Okay, so you feel 60 of your hit points go up the scythe into him
Oh!
as he transfers the damage to you.
That's not nice.
No, it's not. That's very, very rude indeed. And it's definitely time for me to do healing stuff.
And then pulls the scythe out.
Cool.
If I was gonna
Basically,
say,
he can't do it a second time.
you may not
Fair
be
enough.
able to
Yeah.
heal the points.
Well, not on the same person.
Yeah.
So
It depends on
it's
the type of attack it just made.
you, so it might be
Okay.
7
If it's necrotic, I would have. No.
He points at Lowell and mutters a word.
I try not to be there. Doesn't
Oh.
matter spells like that, but hey.
I'll mutter a word back. It's gonna be real magical.
It was a magic word.
Sorry, don't have sentiment.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a... Do you have 150 hit points or less?
Yeah.
Okay. You are stunned.
106.
At the end of your turn, you get to make a Constitution saving throw to end the effect.
Cool. Fun. And it's one of the ones I don't have advantage on.
As he basically told you to stop.
Yeah.
I told you to die, so...
Yeah. Pardon?
You could have worse. One of the power word kill instead of power word stun.
No, I know. I don't think it's quite that powerful.
Okay.
It's also more fun for him. He goes power word stun and then he hits me with a freaking scythe. Of course, other people may get involved, but...
Okay, so he runs his horse past Seeked, meaning Seeked also gets an attack of opportunity.
Thank you. Second.
He doesn't seem to care.
No,
Is it that a
I
reaction?
figured,
If you can do that to people, I'm not so
That is a reaction.
so I don't get it.
Yep.
Because you've used your reaction?
Yeah, because that was the...
Oh, that's right, you did use it to use the
Oh yeah, because
ability.
we're still in that
Yes.
round, aren't we?
And he charges towards Luel.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a reaction against him?
What is the reaction you're going to do?
Instinctive counter attack, which is raise his edge, which basically gives me an extra melee weapon attack.
Does that drop him out of the stance?
No,
'cause
mostly
it's
it
not,
doesn't.
Cool.
it's not a new stance.
No, it's just a reaction.
Yeah.
He hasn't reached Luel, but you can use your reaction if you wish to.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to see if I do. And I rolled another 20. So this time we do get the critical hits.
Yeah.
It would if he had have reached the area.
Right.
How far can
Yeah.
Seika move?
20.
How far can Seika move on a normal move?
1.
Oh, quite a far.
Yeah.
Quite a distance.
Because you may have actually have gone further than he can.
It's 16 points of damage on it. And one of my allies can have an attack.
No, it was only 30 feet away.
In which case then Father Pat did get the attack.
Nice.
In which point he's close enough to hit Laurel afterwards.
Yeah.
And what did your bonus attack work for?
Pardon?
And
So basically, because I got the crit, an ally within reach of the same creature, it's just coming within reach, can use their reaction to make an opportunity attack against it.
Oh, we've got an equal death knight this time, not the contract.
Luel and Calcrix are within reach because Calcrix is tail is within reach.
And you also do damage, don't you?
He did
Sorry?
What did he do?
60.
So you guys can work out which one wants to take up that opportunity.
Yeah.
Is that only one ally can, or all allies can?
And just an ally. It says an
Anyone in
ally,
range.
not any ally, unfortunately. It says an ally, so I assume that it's one.
Well, Luel can't because he's stunned.
I've also...
Well, then
Don't
Caltrix
have a
can get to
melee
make an
weapon.
attack.
Would
I don't know-
Calcrix
sorry.
like to swag the Death
I
Knight?
don't have a melee weapon out.
The Death Knight.
Yeah.
Send him into outer space.
Yes.
The answer
that
is always yes. I'm just pulling up my thing.
It wouldn't always be yes, because it uses your reaction. So it depends on how much else you've got happening around yet.
Well, approximately yes.
Calcrix, I think, is next, unless there's another enemy that we are not aware of.
Well, no, Dracnima's next.
Oh, yeah, Dracnima.
Before I fight out, because he definitely didn't have to use your reaction, but...
Dracnima, Seika, then Calcrix. Yep.
So who's using this opportunity attack? Is it Caltrix?
Calcrix.
Calcrix, yep.
Because I can't.
Does it need to be a tail or can it be?
Any-
The tail's the only one in reach at the moment.
Okay, so
Because it gives you extra
tail
reach.
it is.
Yeah.
So that's the D20 plus 11. Why is it that even though I'm sitting on my chair, it is so easy for my dice to just disappear?
Because they're dice. They like hiding.
Roll the
Like
D20,
cats.
not the D12, right? So that's 15 plus 11 is 26.
Which should hit the
not
death
plus
knight.
anything else on that, is there?
No. The 26 should hit the Death Knight.
Yeah, 26.
26 will hit.
So then
Considering you've got
damage,
under 20 hitting.
Yeah.
is that still 6d12?
It is still 6d12.
6d12 plus 3.
So, where's my pencil? Because I definitely have to write this down as I do it.
Well, sorry guys, one other thing. Everybody who's within 30 feet gets expertise dice on their attacks.
Oh,
Okay.
Handy.
definitely useful.
That's why having a marshal on a battlefield is useful.
Oh, God, yes.
7.
Oh, yes. My lot have a martial companion who, even with limited abilities, because it's a companion NPC, is still bloody useful.
So I'm glad the level up brought the marshal into it.
Yes. Yes. Marshals, the melee support class, really nice.
Well, him standing between Lani and Calcrix would pretty much make a unstoppable.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, that
58?
yeah, that's the point of a marshal. It's very, very cool.
Is that including the 3?
Yes. 8,
Okay.
8, 7, 10,
Yeah.
11, 11.
It's the D4 version. It's called
It actually
the-
looks quite devastating as he then follows through with his scythe attack on the wall.
Hope for the best, hope for the best, hope
Just
for the
don't
best.
give it the advantage.
Okay, he rolled badly. It's a 29.
It's a what?
Badly.
29.
Badly.
29.
What did you roll to get 29?
9.
At least there's a chance of him missing. Not this time, though.
I'm only
There's always a chance.
Sorry guys, that expertise I would have to use a bonus action to identify, so apologies about that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yep. Next turn when you call it.
And 36 points of necrotic damage,
Ow.
which seems to heal him as he does it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Do you have anything that helps you with necrotic?
I don't have any defenses against anything except radiant. So
You
no.
do against lightning, if you're there.
Oh, sorry, yes, if I'm irrespective. Yeah, lightning and radiant, but not this.
I know that doesn't help much, but
No, doesn't help in this
And
case.
no need to make a fortitude save as you're currently stuck on his side.
Yes.
But he doesn't have the reaction or the bonus action left to suck from you.
How nice.
Don't worry, he'll try that next round.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so it's up to Drazzle.
oh, that's right. Drazzle's fighting with us.
Yeah. He's a cleric.
Okay, so you see his axe light up in both flame and ice
Hell yeah.
as he swings at the construct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that makes me feel better about swinging at the construct. I recognize the voice at least.
Well, we've got to keep damaging that a lot.
We have to get somehow to get.
So on
Yeah, I think lightning may actually slow down the...
6d12, he managed to get 2 1s in a row,
Oh man.
then 2 10s, and an 11,
Mm-hmm.
and a 6. So 39 plus 5 makes it 44 damage.
Which, from what you just said, is pretty woeful.
As you see the leg just start to freeze up.
Cool.
Handy.
It's going to make it harder for it to aim.
Seems to be completely covered in ice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just the leg anyway.
Yeah.
Then he has a second swing,
Mm-hmm.
taking a step to go for the other leg.
Drop it on top of the...
And apparently a natural 1.
Does he not have mastery enough that turns into a crit?
It does,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still got a hit. So that's the downside on rolling a 1.
Dice are enemy
Yeah.
dice. That's what's happening.
It's a crit if the end result hits. Yeah.
Okay, so he still hits.
Nice. Which,
So it is a crit?
It is technically a crit, yes.
yeah. So his bonus to hit is ridiculous. Of course, he's a big ass dragonborn, so...
He's
Oh, yeah.
our quester to take on the master.
Yeah.
Which
His
means he
strength
has
is
to be...
His strength is ridiculous.
Okay, he does 80 points on the other leg. And you see the blade glow so hot it just cuts straight through.
Oh. Ow.
It was a crit. It was a seller.
Yeah. That poor golem.
That's what I was trying to do with my sunblade.
Yes.
Now Drazzle's just showing off.
Of course he is.
Saker has never seen Drazzle fight.
Come on, can you imagine what she's going to do at level 25?
Oh yeah, she's insane.
Yeah.
Then as a bonus action, he casts the spell at Luel.
Cool.
Okay, you find yourself flung backwards.
I was presuming I was going to be sort of less in danger of being burned.
And
One would hope. So yes, Death Knight, we can't afford to be in melee.
And the damage that was done to you is removed, as if it never happened.
Okay, just that last hit or all of it?
That last hit.
Yeah, well, the stuff I did to myself, okay, that's handleable.
Well, also the stun.
Nice.
It's as if the round never happened to you. You have memory of it. He's a time cleric.
Yeah.
You've never seen him use his powers in...
I've never seen him cast a freaking heal spell before.
He normally does it with a hug.
I know.
This time he decided to send your body back to before you got hit.
Yeah.
Which means you also were off the scythe because you weren't on the scythe at the previous round.
Which also means the Death Knight hasn't healed the damage that it took off me.
He still got that because he didn't affect it.
Oh.
He just sent you backwards, not it.
Yeah.
So how much damage does that put you on?
You're back to only having 35 damage.
Yeah, which was reduced by my temporary hit points, which is...
Okay,
13 off
so
your
that brings
max.
us to the start of the round.
No, the 13's for you guys.
And it is
My
Dimitri
full
on top.
plus my charisma bonus.
Sorry, Drachnamar, I keep putting your other character down on that.
4 points of
Dimitri
damage.
is just secretly here helping us.
Yes.
Okay. Dracula, noting that the preserver's blade was not enough to get through, he will draw his bow and take a shot from point blank range. 17, 27, 33.
That works.
Okay. Now, is sneak attack suitable on these things?
It is because it's currently flanked by people affecting it.
Certainly, I knew it had that. I wasn't sure whether sneak attack would actually work at all. So, on a construct.
It doesn't work on most, but it does work on this one.
Because it's got bits. It does have internal bits, so there's something to target.
There's a special immunity it gets that stops it from being affected by criticals.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't have. You would have noticed with the other people getting crits on it.
Yeah, I think what he's referring to is in 3.5 and possibly Pathfinder. Undead are immune to critical hits. Immune to sneak attack.
Not all undead.
53 points of
Zombies.
magical piercing damage.
How many?
53.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay, from where you struck it, you can see light coming out of the hole.
Light.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Stronger light.
Right.
Well, he is on top.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you wish to do, Jeremy, while you're on top? You've got the high ground?
Yeah. You have tempted to see, oh, maybe I can't shoot to see, but maybe to shoot one, but I'm stuck shooting also around the light. With the most culture target, they can see it. No, that's right, yeah, with that.
Yes.
Okay, so now that you've managed to get a good blow in, it is Seeker's turn. You are no longer pinned, and your opponent is skewered Luell, but apparently Luell got better.
Yeah.
What does it take to drink? Oh, no. I don't think we gave me any healing potions. Okay. Look, I am... Is there a handy shadow?
Yes, underneath the legs of the Death Knight.
Okay.
Is there a handy shadow away from the Death Knight?
If you want to go further afield,
Underneath the construct.
which is right next to the Death Knight.
Okay. Screw it. In fact...
Oh dear.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to go to here. Okay. I am going to use one exertion point.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to, this does not take an action, I am going to Shadow Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So, a shadowy field surrounds me for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The area within 10 feet of me becomes dim light, and darkness if it's currently dim lit. In addition, whenever you take an attack action, I can replace it. I'm not worried about that. So, basically, I have summoned shadow around me.
Nice.
Even though it's dim light, it still hides me. I am fully aware
That good.
that the Death Knight might still be able to find me, but I don't care right now. And then I am going to... Do I have to hide? This gives me...
For Drazzle to be able to send you backwards, he had to heal enough damage to exceed what you had taken.
Yes.
Otherwise, it just sort of fizzles out.
Yeah. Because he's making a prophecy when he's doing that.
You were never hit.
Exactly. But if there's any damage there, then that didn't take.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just trying to check to see
Yeah.
if I have to do a hide action as a bonus action.
Technically, he can still do it if he's willing to take damage.
Oh, he can make it up with his own.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
going to use 2 bonus actions this turn. I am going to use 1 to hide.
Mm-hmm. You're hiding your own shadow.
Yes.
Yep.
Basically.
Peter Pan has arrived.
I'll take it. I am then going to dagger at the construct.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean she gets the Lost Boys as a harem?
I'll take the mermaids and the tiger lily as well,
that's
thank you
fair.
very much.
Yeah, no, that works.
So yeah.
Though I had pictures of the vampire Lost Boys pop into my head at that time.
Of course you did.
Yes.
Everybody needs
I'll
that.
take those as well, come on.
Yeah.
I'll take the sax man.
It's Seika, she'll take all of the above.
Yes.
So, plus 7.
So that's the staff of a domain then.
Why else would you have a circ?
Exactly.
Okay, that is 35.
35's a hit.
And then the second hit was Saker's dagger, so it's necrotic because I'm in dark. I get a crit because I got a 19.
And did that hit over 30?
19 plus 17.
Yes.
Then yes, it's a crit.
36.
Still have to hit for it to be a crit.
So what was my first one?
30 something.
Hit
35, I think.
and crit. Yeah, no, I rolled an 18. So 35 and 36 crit. Okay. The first one would be sneak attack because I was hidden. So for sneak attack, I get another 7 damage die. These are d4s, but that's okay. So 6 plus 7. 1, 2, 3.
Always nice having the big pile of
4,
dice to roll.
5,
Yes.
6.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that one where I get to do like 3 extra attacks.
Now, if you do your action as an attack, you get to do bite, claw, and then you can do a claw as a bonus action.
Yeah, so that's it.
Just imagine
Well,
if she was
right
a monk.
now I'm
maybe.
trying to figure out, do I cast a spell? And will lightning do any damage in terms of radiant? Or do I do another bow,
3 is 12.
claw, tail,
18.
bite thing?
I also should be adding +1 for each size category you've gone up on your attack rolls. I forgot about that because it's supposed to be getting stronger and better.
Yeah, well, I thought that that's
So it would be +13 to your attacks.
plus
13 instead of
those.
+11.
So 3 points of necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was 3, 3, 3.
Many
12 plus 6 is 18.
high on this, isn't it?
Plus 7 d4.
Well, it is technically the
So
master you're
18
fighting.
plus 3, so that's 21.
He adds to whatever he controls,
Yeah. So like it makes sense.
which is why the reflects there. It's not there on the normal construct.
Yeah, that's rude.
So 21, 21.
So it'd be far better with the core attack than I'll do the spell.
Well, you get more attacks with the claw and the bite.
I do. But the spell has the potential of adding plus 40 damage to it.
Nice.
Okay, so that is 48,
48.
3 of which is necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crit doesn't have the extra 7, but it is a crit. Is that 7? Yes. Okay. So 8, 10, 19. Damn it, I'll pick that up in a minute. 21 plus I don't add proficiency. No, okay. 21 plus 6 is
27.
27. Multiplied by 2 is
54.
And 6 of those are necrotic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is that your 4 round?
No, that's just the Saker's dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I also have my silver throwing dagger, which also has advantage. And nat 20.
Right, 20.
Nice.
Woo!
Pity that Father Pat doesn't get bonuses for other people's nat 20s.
Okay,
Rude.
so
So
Of course, that would be just rude for everyone else going, hey, why do you keep giving everyone else bonuses?
This thing
Well, I
isn't...
still think, I mean, as I said, I could have stolen something else's, initiative, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
This thing isn't earth aspected, is it? And it's not a shape changer. Okay.
Unlike most things, this has no aspect.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a lump of metal.
Oh, I didn't
With
add my extra
solid.
necrotic damage, so I get an extra 4 necrotic for each hit as well. For being dark
You had
aspect.
talked about necrotic in the previous ones.
Yeah, that's from my dagger.
Okay.
Um,
Then add the extra necrotic on this one.
Give me a second. 44.
Just not to the crit.
So that's 7, 10, 16, 16, so 32.
Total of 32.
Yes, and then the necrotic, hang on. The extra necrotic damage I do is, sorry guys. I get, for whenever I do necrotic damage, I do an extra 3.
So that should be...
Yeah, no, I add an extra 7. Because I get add my proficiency bonus to all necrotic damage, and add my entropy tier to all necrotic damage.
So how much in total?
So total AC 14, you did it twice.
I hit 3 times, so that would be an extra 21.
Okay, so that brings us to Calcrix.
I don't get to see a widened split or anything.
You do see holes put into your dagger, causing the underneath to light up.
That doesn't sound as cool as I think it should.
It's like it's peeing light.
Well,
That sounds even less cool.
considering how much Seiko likes shadows, I'm guessing that's not necessarily a welcome thing.
Oh, I don't mind the light. I'm not in the shadow. I created my own shadow. It can be as light as it wants.
So,
Without light, there can be no shadow.
Yep.
Calcrix's goal is to free the spirit rather than destroy it. She probably
which
goes
means
for-
claw bite would be more likely, because you can say you don't want to kill it, you just want to rip it asunder and take out the core.
Yeah.
Make
can
a
I
wish.
Can I see the light emanating from it that Dragon made at all? That
Yes.
gives me
You can see it from multiple of them.
a way of targeting where to go for the core. So, you said claw bite gives me that thing. So that's a d20 and then plus, would it be 7? So this 15 here, I ignore that and just make it plus 11.
You get to roll each attack twice.
Okay.
So you have advantage.
So that's the d20 side. I should put a signature up so I can see. Okay, so it's 17.
Would any kind
And
of...
that is 10. I think I'll
The
take
downside to
17.
hiding in shadows.
So
Yeah,
that's
can't
then
be.
plus 13, you said? So that makes it a 30.
So that will be a hit. Roll for the next one.
Okay, I'm just going to write this down so I don't forget it. And then 16. And 16. So that's 16 plus 13 is 29.
And does Father Pat provide the bonus to people?
He does, yes, because he's in the Legion stance, yes.
Cool.
So that's...
And the other thing is that, anyone hit by the melee weapon attack can use their reaction to make a melee weapon attack back against the attacker.
Okay, so I think that's only if you get the critical hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's only if I get the critical hit, that's if I get the critical hit, they get to make an attack. Also, anybody who's attacked by this critter can use their reaction to make a melee weapon attack against it.
Yes, but that's when you do it. So do you actually give them expertise when they attack? Because you mentioned that earlier, I wasn't sure if that's something you had activated.
No, I think he said he didn't activate it.
Okay.
So I don't get it.
No, that was I have to use a bonus action to activate that one, which I have not yet done.
Okay, but you do
Because I'm going last.
You do hit because he is missing a leg at the moment. So it is a second hit. I was just seeing if there was other things that would actually add as well.
Yeah.
So I do 3 times, don't I?
And what's the last one for the bite?
Okay, so 18 and 10. Yeah, 10. 18 plus 11.
Plus 13.
Plus 13, sorry.
It's 32.
Oh, so that makes the other one 31 then.
Yeah.
And
Makes the other one
18 plus 13 is... no, wait a minute.
He's 31.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you got two 31s.
Yep, okay, cool.
What was the other one?
And
Brains.
16 plus 13 was a 29.
29. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so 30,
And
29 and 31.
Why don't you roll for damage for the 2 claws?
So
2 claw hits.
claw damage is 4 times damage.
Hang on.
What does that mean?
This is important. This is where we go to your thing, because your damage in huge size is... Much. Much is a good description for it. Sorry, I shut it. Your damage in huge size is claws is 2d8, so you
Actually, she's gone up one category, so she's at gargantuan. So
So it's
it is
2d10.
8d10.
Yep.
8d10.
So
Yeah.
4 times 2d10 is 8d10.
Okay, so 8d10.
Actually, 10d10 because it's an extra 4 dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Extra 4 times. There's
So-
mastery.
Yes, true.
Yes.
10d10.
Mastery on top
Okay,
of the side
alright, so we're
modifier.
stopping at 10d10?
Yep.
That's the middle one.
You have any events for 10d10?
So that's 8. That's
Now,
7.
monk with offhand weapon fighting.
And that's 9.
Well, that's
8
one
is
reason
9.
why you never want to anger a dragon and have it go, I want to see what's inside you.
Because they will show you.
They will figure it out.
Yes.
I don't think Seika knows you can pull a soul out. So in her head, she's just take it down.
Yeah, because the people who have seen it haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Because you have the
I
fun.
don't know.
Yeah.
No.
1, 2, 3,
I haven't seen it either.
6, 7.
Okay, so...
Caltrix is the only one.
So as far as she's aware, she's just trying
Caltrix
to kill
actually
this thing.
has a
Yeah.
plus 17 to hit on her claws and a plus 13 on her bite.
So
Ouch.
Because her claws are finesse weapons,
Yep.
Yeah.
and she gets to add strength and dex.
Nice.
Yep.
Ow. Yeah.
That's why I've got a plus 17 and a plus 15 on my daggers.
Yeah. Whereas my melee attacks are extremely woeful by comparison. Even though I've got a bit of mastery with
Well,
my
if you
classes.
grew yourself in size, each of your melee
Well,
attacks would
yes.
go up by 1 dice.
Yes, but I'm a warlock, I'm not going to be doing that.
If Caltrix goes, zap, and you go, look down and go, thunk.
Yes. At which point I will actually draw out my sword and use it on them.
So Calcrix for claws, it's a plus
For claws, it's a plus 17.
17.
Though with a grown-up size, it would be also a plus 19 while she's at gargantuan.
I don't think that's hidden in the notes.
No, it's not in the notes because it should. Her strength is supposed to increase with each category.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just giving it a plus 1 for each category is a fair thing.
Yep.
I agree.
I'm just like for adjustments to character sheets and stuff. Calculator's sheets are going to get more and more complex.
Yes. And yes, and
That's what happens when you have a
yeah,
dragon character.
yes. And that stun hit, if I'd actually cast spells using spell slots or spell points, I'd have actually absorbed that and it wouldn't have affected me.
And so, to answer one of the things Grant did ask earlier on the text was if he had been able to swap initiative with people, he could have given everyone a expertise bonus dice to all their attacks. If he had, if he had gone before everyone else.
Yes.
So
Which is why it actually becomes worthwhile saying we wait for him to act.
Mm-hmm.
That's two times.
Of course, the bad guys get to.
You swap them off.
Yeah.
And then you said it's a plus.
You saw us be first.
17?
Well, the base attack was plus 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
attack.
figured out that you had finesse on the claws, which is why they're more likely to hit.
Okay.
Instead of plus 30.
I might need to up
All good.
some of that.
No,
And-
I will
And
update
then
it.
for the other.
And so basically, you basically see Calcreeks grab it with two claws and rip with a snapping sound,
Ow.
and uses her teeth to pull out the claw.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Crunch on it.
It's
Okay,
up to you
now
if you
that's a
want to
good
destroy
trick.
the claw or just pull it out.
No,
you said
don't-
you didn't want to
Don't
destroy
eat it. Just take it out.
I just want to release the soul.
Well, if you
I was
if
gonna
you
say
release
grab
the soul, the
chassis,
person
but I
can
can't
never come
remember
back.
how to spell chassis.
If
But if
you
we
take the
keep
soul
it-
out of the Master's region, someone can bring the person
You
back.
want to
Okay,
hold on to it.
I
Yeah.
want to save the soul.
Yes.
Yeah. You grab the core, you want to go into the core now. Don't touch
Okay,
it.
so I grabbed the core and now I want to run.
So I can use that
Or
as
fly.
the focus for a resurrection spell.
I could dimension
Cool.
door.
It is technically considered a piece of the person if
That's-
it's just their soul.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's that. As long as I'm not doing I'm using the proper resurrection. Then yeah.
Out of curiosity, so that's the two claws. What would
So they can
what
get
would
your
have
friend
the bite added to that? Just in terms of
Just for the fun of it.
So the bite at Gargantuan would be 10d12.
I'm not going to make people wait, but I'm just going
So
to find out what that is.
10d12 plus 7, and it's plus 7 on each of the claws. So,
So that
oh,
would
sorry,
be-
plus 3 on the bite, plus 7 on the claws.
It's mean and nasty and unpleasant.
So that would actually be.
It's the basic.
Okay, so while Calcrix is figuring out that, Lani, there's still the Death Knight there.
Oh, he's around. Sick.
Isn't there still technically multiple armies around?
There is, but technically you might be able to get out once the Death Knight's dealt with.
The rest of them aren't engaged, and the Death Knight hasn't turned.
Well, it thought it had a Llewellyn on its scythe.
Yes.
It came in and stabbed him.
And
Well,
then suddenly I wasn't
That's where
there.
I say
Yeah.
only one of us can have a side.
Hey,
We're
that's a
gonna-
fair enough call. Then you take his head off.
We are going to. Is he within 25 feet of me?
He is.
Then I can move into his space without gaining a attack of opportunity.
You only gain attack opportunities when you leave their space.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So we're gonna sunblade him.
Mm-hmm.
Masha, masha.
Okay, give me an attack roll with advantage.
Bit to your left.
Oh, nice. So that was a 19, so that's a crit, and that's an 18, so we're going to go with the 19. 19 plus 17 is 36, so
That is a crit.
crit, and so...
Would have been a crit without the threat range.
Yep.
Ouch.
So that is...
If it's a crit with plus 10 on it, is that double crit?
It would be nice if it was, but I'm
Yeah.
trying not to make it too squishy because it can go the other way too.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
That's why we changed the. That's why he changed the master casting, so my DC wasn't.
Because if the
Insanely
master
high.
showed up and cast a spell, none of you would have saved.
Okay.
Yes.
238.
238. That would have definitely have bitten most things in half.
Yeah. No, I'm just like that's.
You
Yeah,
did
look at
want to
that-
know how nasty you were.
Isn't it nice being a dragon?
It
And
is. I did
Considering all three attacks would have taken out any one character.
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
could have taken out three
yeah.
characters with each with
I
every
got
attack.
incredibly
Unfortunately,
lucky
getting
though,
enlarged
got
doesn't
3
affect
12s and 111.
Yeah, unfortunately, getting enlarged doesn't affect my spells.
68 radiant damage.
Sorry, didn't mean to disrupt your count. I thought you'd finished.
Sorry, what was it?
Oh, I did. So you got it just in time. I was
What
just
was it?
waiting. 68 radiant damage.
Yeah, well, he's about to wear some of my radiant if it gets
Yeah,
to
that seems to have hurt him quite severely.
Cool. That was attack number 1. We'll go again.
So you're going to show him what's what.
Is it?
going. It's multiple attack. Do I still get advantage on that? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
You get advantage because you're using a Sunblade against a Death Knight.
Okay, I just calculated my
So-
total. That makes me feel slightly better.
Nice. What was the total?
155 damage.
With 34.
Ow.
That's
It's attack.
a crit.
Yep. So that is.
Admittedly, I can get up that high.
I'm having a horrible
without
thought that I
actually too
both
much
want to
trouble.
happen but don't want to happen at the same
With
time.
daggers? That's very rude.
I don't have magic. I don't have attack roll. I have
Just
attack
imagine
magic,
a
but
20th level
inflict wounds
Calcrix in
on weapons.
comparison.
The horrible thought is I transfer the core to my hands
It just
And
sometimes
yell,
when
"Come and
Calcrix does
fight me
damage and stuff, I
yourself."
start to feel insecure.
and see whether or not I can trigger the Atruaghin prophecy
When
thing,
Calcrix goes
divination.
full on dragon. Yeah.
Oh, I know how insane
Provoke
she is.
him into coming off his island.
80 total
The
damage
thing is, she's really easy to hit.
on the second hit,
Well,
and I
actually,
have
no,
the third
her armor
one.
class is insane.
I'm still having to use the third one. Yep.
And it is
bounce
also
off
a advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the size makes her easy to hit, and she gets.
It's the equivalent of taking a gun to a knife fight.
Well, I got
Yeah.
19 again, so
Particular stances
crit
and
again.
stuff, she's
So
insane.
36.
Yeah.
So Lani brought the gun?
Mine's
Yeah.
insane
Yeah.
faster.
Minus 21. So not
25.
bad for a ranger. For a rogue.
I'm surprised
25.
that
But
a Death
my
Knight would
dex
even
is
try and
pretty
take
good.
Lani
I'm not
on,
gonna shoot.
considering that
My point.
she's got that
If
size.
I'm in
You
shadow,
might know
it's
it
not-
never attacks
Yeah.
Lani. It attacked multiple other people, just not Lani.
That's why I've got a shield button, because I don't do that. Shadow Warlock.
So next time we've got to remember to get
90
Cat to-
total damage on the third hit, and if it's still up, I will use things to hit it again.
Okay, so because it was radiant, you ended up dealing almost 500 points of damage in one round because it doubled.
Hell
Again.
yeah.
500 points
180,
of damage.
No,
I
it's
thought
60.
I was good.
Doubled and then doubled again on
Yeah.
high damage.
Double damage.
Because it was vulnerable to radiant.
Yes.
So radiant means every bit of radiant doubled.
Yeah.
I've got nothing over Lani.
And it
340.
exploded. But
Yeah.
that was a situational thing.
Yeah.
You could have done
You
your
can do that
damage
to anything.
without any bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can,
a sunlight.
you can do that naturally.
Yeah.
I just did that because it really does not like radiant damage.
Yeah.
Calcrix is just using this as a lesson to know that she can never assume herself to be the strongest opponent.
It does help.
No. Oh yeah, that's very true.
She thinks it's a
What's the
worthwhile
thing?
reminder to keep her grounded.
Everything, every enemy
Yeah.
has its weakness. I mean, there's
Yeah.
always a weapon for every situation.
Yeah, I'm
Weapon
reliable.
being,
Yeah, I'm reliable high damage, but I can't do that level of damage without getting crits.
Sometimes those situations are
Yeah.
Lonnie doesn't want to cook for the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, 476 damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it splody boom.
Yep. Dust everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We're gonna
Yeah. If I get a
hightail
crit
it
on
on
everything,
out
I
of
get
here
like 500
if we're not
something.
engaged in any combat.
Without.
Okay. You
This
see,
might be a scenario where
He also keeps throwing me
Dracula
necrotic things.
happily jumps onto the
Well,
dragon
you're
to help
resistant to it.
keep
Yes, but they
the
resistant
core
to me.
safe on our way out of here.
This is where getting yourself a sunblade to be used.
Yeah.
you see Drazzle's door open again.
Can't access
We're
it.
gonna go through that door.
And you hear him yell, "Be gone" at the construct, as you see a shadowy dragon form pop out of it and shimmer away.
Pop out of what? Sorry?
Out of the Death Knight.
Out of the collapsed construct.
Construct.
Oh, okay.
So that is the master.
Yeah.
Does
It's
that
the shadow
mean
dragon.
the master has touched the shores?
No, he has not.
No. He's got to physically be here for that one.
And I said he cheated. This is how he cheated.
Yeah.
So
By controlling things with something that's got something in him that then walks here. Yeah.
I
That's the
gather he
cheat.
flies away without hesitating to.
Well, he
get
sort
out
of
there.
shimmers, and you think he's been forcibly sent back to his body.
Yeah.
The equivalent
Wow.
of a slap to the face.
Yeah, because now he's no longer bound inside this thing that has walked here. He's got to go away.
And you see Drazzle reach into the thing and pull something out of the inside of the construct
Mm-hmm.
and put it in his pocket.
We don't see
I'm
it.
guessing it's some sort of artifact or gemstone or something.
No, in the soul.
No,
Got that.
Calcrix
We
has
got-
the soul.
Calcrix
Soul's in
got
the
that out.
core.
Might be some of
Yeah,
the.
this is something else again. There was 3 different things in there.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
a couple of things, but
Hmm.
because I know he has
I don't-
Thanatos' gem.
And he suggests through the door before the his army comes down on us.
Oh yeah, because we're in the middle of an army and
Yes, as you can see the yelling and shouting as they all come charging towards their down
Door,
construct.
get in there.
As we finish with a night with Drazzle coming in and shutting the door as you see a big giantish thing just about to hit.
Yes.
Giantish?
Yes, because he has the master has enslaved some giants.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right, yep. Yeah, look. Scoot in the door.
Yes.
And how big is this core?
The core would probably be the size of a basketball.
Got through the. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
would I have had to downsize to get through the door?
Yes.
Okay, I have time to do that. I presume.
It's basically you just drop the.
You can drop the spell at any
You
point.
drop the growth spell.
Just making sure that when we start the next session, my brain knows how big I
More
am.
Yeah, you're large right now.
So what do you think of having a chance to fight the master?
pretty crazy.
Scary?
And terrifying.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Freaking
I'm
spell reflection.
I'm glad Drachmina's bow made the shiny bits stick out.
Can
Like,
somebody please heal me next session? I am on 44 hit points.
Well,
Drazzle give you a hug.
there is going to be healing already.
Yeah,
There's a
Drazzle gives you
Drazzle
a
on me.
hug.
Drazzle giving you a hug is healing.
That's him healing.
He pats you on the head as he does so, and you
It's
feel better.
4d4
Yes.
for the.
With that there as his
Yes.
worded components.
Yes, the actual damage I ended up taking was when I hit myself. Most of that was absorbed by my temporary hit points, so I'm not going to worry about the 4 hit points I'm presently down.
I am.
13.
I'm fine with that.
Heal.
Also,
Like it's only a little bit.
it means I don't have a scythe hole in my...
Chocolate coffee beans gives you
and my
13.
clothing.
Does Drazzle get me back up to full?
Oh, really? I didn't have to use my chocolate coffee beans?
Well, you're doing well. He's got 4.
Well,
I'm down a few hit points.
there's 13. I get 44.
Yeah.
And I got 13, so.
Yeah.
So he
I
goes,
use-
anyone who
thank you to
needs them.
Drazzle.
I use 4 of them.
And then goes off into
Yeah,
a
thank
corner
you
for
very
a
much.
second, swearing about bloody death knights.
Yes.
I would have been fine if he hadn't transferred 60 points of damage to me.
Father Pat wasn't hurt and Drachmina wasn't hurt?
No, both
They
of them
did
came
well.
through without a scratch,
Yeah.
and so did Lonnie.
Lonnie
I
was
was
hurt.
going to heal you,
Oh,
but it wasn't
well,
time.
kind of.
Lonnie
okay.
hurt some
Well,
things.
my 3 attacks would have killed me.
Yeah.
Technically, Calcrix probably damaged Dracula a little bit
Technically.
Yeah. My
Well-
3 attacks.
because she made you fall 30 feet or 40 feet or something.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
be
you're a rogue.
honest,
That's
she
nothing.
knows that you can take it.
Well, how about for Dracula, Drazzle catches you like you're a falling baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
That works.
That is just so-
He can like me fairly well, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. I'm just really trying to find the rules for falling, in acrobatics and stuff like that, go into it and things, but anyway.
Later on, Calcrix will.
Thank you very much, Evan.
See you, Jeremy.
See you
Oh.
later,
So
Jeremy.
what do you say?
I'm going to say goodnight to people.
Okay.
Good night,
Good
Greg.
Thanks very much. Bye for now.
See you guys.
Bye. Going
Bye.
on to end credits.
I was going to say later on, Calcrix will offer some good quality tobacco to make up for it. Drachmina's peace pipe.
Did you wish to add anything else before we go to credits?
No.
Okay, credits it is.